sorry. How'd I unselect my character's name?
I get back inspiration on a short rest, right?
Wait, what do you mean unselect your character's name?
Oh, no, I don't.
If you mean roll as your character, then you go into the bottom right.
Yeah. Well, I had that selected, and then
Did you refresh the page or something?
Yeah, if you refresh the page.
I'm sad.
There's
Anytime
something I
you
get
reload,
back
you need
on
to
a
do it.
short rest.
Go.
I have a lot of fun being able to talk. Yes, Theo and his multicolored hit dice. One's shit and one's good. And one's somewhere in the middle.
Such is the way of the world.
I'm gonna get freaking emoting a lot.
As you continue. Alright, so are you guys just continuing on down the path? I guess, I presume?
Yep.
Yeah.
What spells do I have left? Oh, dude, I still have a spell of each level left. Nice.
As you continue down the
I
path.
still got the berries ready.
Everyone roll perception.
I love that everyone roll perception. Hey, does my dog get a C as well?
The fuck? Is he blind?
God damn it.
I'm just asking.
It's so...
Yeah, get the fuck out of here,
fuck
silly
off,
dumbass bitch.
Oh, my dog.
He's very, very old. He uses his nose to get around.
Alright. Anyone
never know what might be
with
something.
anyone with an 11 and more?
Is it everybody?
Yeah. Well,
No.
except for Chase.
Yeah, I got 6.
Guys,
Oh,
sees
man.
nothing.
Old man with cataracts can't see dick.
Everyone else sees up ahead on a gnarled willow tree. A gnarled willow tree that lost most of its branches and leaves. There is what appears to have been a trap that has been sprung. For there is some sort of creature hanging upside down, being caught by the ankle.
Let's hit it like it's a piñata.
No. No.
Experience Fallout.
No.
Oh my god.
While that may be true, it's unlikely the experience will fall out due to the campaign style. What will fall out is gore.
How
Yeah,
high
that's
up
just
is
as
it?
good as experience.
Robin.
Heard possibly more
Hello.
enemies.
Yeah.
Robin!
Probably more
Is it?
enemies.
You said it's a creature. What does it look like?
Well, there's clearly talons and beak. There's a beak as
Okay.
well.
There's some type of
On a
bird.
scale of 1 to the Kenku.
Scale of 1.
1 to Kenku, like 9.5.
Okay.
Alright, so Kenku, got it.
Yeah, it's a Kenku.
Question: How party member like does this one look?
Is this one actually detailed, or is it just another amorphous blob?
I'm just saying, if they got caught by a trap, I'm not inviting them to my party. Come on, this is a basic trap. Get them out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
They're very detailed. They look like they'd have a montage whenever the fighting gets rough. They have the anime moment.
Ooh,
Okay.
I love it.
Are they cute?
How high up are they?
They're about 15 feet up in the air.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
I have a way to
I
solve
about-
this.
If you had a number generator and it was between like 3 to 18, he's about 14 cute.
14 cute. Okay.
Man,
That's a
Lumpy's
lot.
mess kitting. Oh wait, did he get the Nor legendary thing, or did he just roll the fact that he
I-
has a mess kit?
I have
But
an
I'm getting
idea.
reset a lot too, Lumpy. It's
I
not-
have a javelin.
I mean,
But
I
Oh wait,
could-
I'm also being reset. Fuck.
Anyone like chicken?
guys, I don't know if that's a good idea. They don't look like they could hurt anybody. They're just, bird
Perfect.
little things.
Y'all hungry?
Hey, bird,
this
can you
isn't
hear
my
us?
character at all.
I mean, are they
I'm gonna
close
cut
enough
out
to
his
hear?
I mean, imagine we're not that
think
far
we're,
away.
like,
at
right
this point.
next
We've
to you.
walked up.
Yeah, I
We're
thought
like just below you.
Alright, I guess if I can, I'm going to try and twist to look down.
Leo
Hello?
is zoning out.
On
Hello
a scale
there.
of 1 to dead, how dead are you?
Are you okay, Mr. Bug?
Get the cat away from him!
No, it's gonna be fine. Y'all worry about nothing. Hello, Mr. Bud!
Squitch, why are you caught in that? Come on, get out.
Maybe we should,
Are you-
Hey, Talon's good at climbing. Let's just have
Do
Talon
we-
climb up there and fix it.
What? He's talking crazy.
Who's talking crazy?
What do we know about Kenku?
I don't
Because-
know.
It's common knowledge that they were all cursed by is it the Raven Queen?
I believe.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
by someone.
Like
Well, no,
The
my
Chicken
question is,
King.
do we know that they will
That
repeat
cursed
stuff
by-
they've heard in
there
the
was a
past?
demon.
It is common knowledge that they were cursed and that the curse makes them just repeat whatever they've heard.
Alright, so then he's probably repeating. So, is that your way of asking for help? If yes, nod.
I'm going to nod.
Alright.
Okay, do you want me to like shoot at the rope?
No, just
Why
climb
don't we
up
just
there and
climb
fix
up?
it.
God.
You
I'm-
love to climb.
I can climb real well. I can climb. I can do it.
How
Okay,
high up
someone
is he?
climb.
15 feet.
feet, Mr. Sleepyhead.
What was that?
15 feet. 1
15
5
feet.
feet.
When did Theo get here?
He's
At
been
some
here.
Well,
Can we get an enhance?
I'm 5 feet
Yeah,
tall
enhance.
and my glaive has reach.
My kitty cat can climb real
Oh
well.
my
I have a
God.
move speed of 20.
Upside down.
What is What is
Yeah.
on his head?
I don't know.
A bucket.
It's the only picture I could find. He doesn't really.
A
have-
pot. A pan.
At least not right now.
Can he
Falling
even
off at
see
this
out of
point.
that?
Here, I've got
Only.
a ladder.
What?
I've got a
What?
ladder.
Where
Where did you
what?
No,
Where?
I can climb real well.
Where
I've
did
got
you
a
get the
ladder.
ladder?
Look, I've got a ladder.
Oh,
What kind of step ladder is only 5 foot?
Leo's confused by the illusion.
Leo, can I just...
Step ladder. That's what's 5 feet.
Here, stand on this little guy.
Aren't I upside down? So.
Yes.
Leo,
Yes.
can I use my reach weapon and cut him down?
Sure.
I thought we
All
were
right.
just climb. Alright, fuck it.
Theo, I was gonna climb up.
Well, that sounds like a lot more work than just cutting him
I have,
down.
I have a climbing speed of 20 feet.
That
Hey,
is
Leo.
still more work than just cutting him down.
Hey, Leo, can I just stand by to catch him so he doesn't fall on his fucking head?
Yes, you can just catch him. It's not like ooh, like he's like trying to flee from you. It's literally, there's no save. You literally just catch him.
I pull out a big cushion and
Put
put
him
it
down.
under him. I wave
Lumpy, shut the
July
fuck up.
back and lay out a big cushion.
Fuck
I
off,
would-
Lumpy.
I'm laying out a big cushion.
You lay out one more big cushion, I'm about to lay you the fuck out.
Good luck. Lumpy's ripped. You wouldn't say that to his face.
Yeah.
He's like
That's why I have the
6'10".
Great Equalizer. It's called the 1911.
You think Lumpy cares about that?
No, that's
His
fair.
skin's stronger than steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if his skin is
Right? So
No,
Theo, you
whatever.
managed to cut him down,
literally not worth it.
and Chalet, you managed to catch the
No, I put out a
odd
cushion
little
for her.
But
Can I
Fuck
try
off,
and right
swamp
myself in
floor.
the air before I fall, or is it just not far enough to even?
Turns
help?
out I've been trying to get
I
trained.
mean, you could try.
I'm pretty acrobatic, so.
All right, roll me acrobatics then.
All right.
I really hope he screws us
Nat
up. and
one, nat
kicks
one,
Peyton
nat
in the
one.
face.
No.
Yeah, Mitchell is pretty acrobatic.
All right,
Damn.
as you're cut loose, the momentum of gravity, you manage to just tumble forward and land on your own 2 feet, leaving Chalet behind.
And then Chalet tries to catch you, and you just fucking claw her hands.
and I grab him, I fucking German suplex his ass.
What is a German suplex?
It's like a suplex, but you're just yelling German words.
Yeah, it's a suplex of the German variety.
Yeah, what is mad hype?
Ananas!
Yeah. I'm going to just, try and stand up after it and hold my hands out and make an applause sound.
How do you spell
Hey.
Urkel?
URKEL.
There we go.
One more time.
Let's go. spelling bee.
URKEL. I can't remember if there's a second L.
You are.
Why are
You are
you
KCL.
asking this?
Because she likes focusing on doing.
No!
Anyway,
Oh,
focus
God,
on
she
this. What are y'all
died.
doing?
Lumpy fucking killed her with that one.
I guess I'm going to bow and then try and introduce myself by making the sound of a quill against paper.
That's a weird sound.
Oh my god, it's like a little... Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go closer.
Wait, are you like Prince? Is your name just like a symbol?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's what kids
Blade
do.
Beak. His name is Blade Beak.
What other
No, it
sounds
isn't.
do you make?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
not
then
that.
I'll-
I was.
Yeah, I'll just add in as another voice. Scritch, is your name, and then just kind of go back to looking at the rest.
Can you
Sure.
make
Alright.
can you make a cow noise?
Gonna just think for a moment, then point at the cow, and then just utter that thing.
Yeah.
Never heard that thing.
Oh, it goes moo.
That's not really how it goes.
It goes moo.
That's not quite how it
I'm,
works.
I'm just gonna copy your moo.
It goes moo. How
It goes
cute.
moo. Oh. I'm Gentle Moonlight, but everyone calls me Calico because I don't want to say my full name.
What were you doing in that?
I'm just gonna kind of point at the ground. Getting shiny thing.
Well, yeah.
And what
I'm
shiny thing
interested.
would that be?
I'm guessing something. Probably some random scrap of metal or something.
Look on the ground.
Possibly.
I
my
assume
dog.
there's actually something there, or is it gone by now?
It's half sunken into the dirt, or into the mud. It's just kind of what looks like to be a locket, but on closer inspection, it is just tin wrapped to look, or like bent to look like a locket.
I believe you've been duped.
Dang, I thought for a second there we
I'm just
were
gonna
really-
point at the rope. Yes, duped.
Well then,
Oh.
what did you say it was? Riches?
Scritch.
Rich?
Scritches.
And I quote, Scritch, that is your name.
I'm gonna nod.
Should we say it in like a more pleasant way so he could say his name without saying it's your name?
Glitch.
Well, we can literally just call him Scritch.
Scritch, that's my name.
No, it isn't.
No, now he can say
Oh,
it.
no.
right?
Okay. That's fair.
Right?
I'm gonna just think about it for a moment.
My name is Glitch and I like to dance.
I don't know if he can make that
Don't
sound.
embellish.
What's
I'm just gonna-
embellish?
I'm just gonna shake my
Adding
hand.
more that isn't needed.
Repeat the same
Oh.
way. Scritch, that is your name.
Seems to like it.
Who did you learn that from?
Like 20 questions with the Kenku.
Just gonna consider for a moment.
20 questions, but 5 answers.
Master.
Nope, that's not what we're going for.
Are you working for someone?
Gonna shake my head.
Would you like to be?
Not right now.
Okay, Scritch, is there anywhere you're trying to go?
Is it
I'm
convenient?
just gonna
the
kind
same
of look
place we
around
are?
in general.
Would you like to travel with us in case you get into any more unpleasant duped situations?
There's safety in numbers, yes.
Sounds like a yes to me. Let's go.
That is right.
Hey, Scritch,
Welcome to the party.
I'm Sin. Nice to meet ya.
Fucking Garmon.
He's so aggressive about saying his own name at people.
Fucking Garmon.
I'm
I like
Ogre
Garmon. Stop
Silverleaf,
being mean to him.
cleric of Kanto, voice of creation.
Yeah, we didn't ask, so we're moving along.
Why are we
Mother
back
of
on the
dragons.
boat?
Breaker of
Ah!
chains.
It's Bill O'Reilly.
Ah, it's a dumb bitch.
No.
It's Al Capone.
It's dead, bitch.
O'Reilly.
It's dead, Jim.
Oh, O'Reilly.
Not
Body
O'Parts.
parts.
All right. As you continue down or continue upon the path, Are any of you is anyone doing anything of interest?
I am
Wait,
trying to
me, I'm
feed
not
berries
interesting.
to Scritches.
Anything of actual interest?
Oh my gosh! Imagine trying to
That's
feed regular
interesting.
berries. When I
I'm
oh, important question by the way: who picked up that like opal that dropped from those guys last session? Because there were 2 rubies and an opal that dropped.
I don't think anyone picked up the opal.
Yeah, that's
You
why I'm making
did.
sure so it wasn't left. You did, Theo? Okay.
No, you did.
No, I picked up a ruby. You goofball.
Well, now you also get an opal, because
Okay, I'll throw this at someone else later. I
No,
guess.
I want the opal.
All right, then put it in your inventory. I don't want to have both.
Okay.
all right. Anyways, I'm gonna be trying to get the quiet one to talk to me.
Oh no.
Wow, some things ever change.
I want to approach Calico
Okay.
and kind of get her attention.
Stranger danger, Calico.
I'm
Get
trying
out
to
of there.
feed cherries to Scritches.
This old man kind of saunters up. Hey, kid.
Hey,
I want to get to know you.
Andy.
You want a
Scritches,
Jolly
here's some
Rancher?
cherries.
Oh God.
Want cherry Scritches?
It's Scritch.
It's Scritch?
Yeah.
You want a cherry Scritch?
I'll just look at it and then nod.
There you go. Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, I guess I'll just kind of try and peel it open to get at the inside.
How do you peel a cherry?
Same way you peel anything else. By
With your
removing the
strong
skin.
ass beak.
I do have a beak, so it's a little easier for me.
Wow, wow, wow.
I'm not of the impression that it's difficult. Just isn't there like a pit in the middle, and isn't the skin edible?
You're a pit.
With a strong knife and a steady hand. Anything can be
Never mind.
accomplished.
Are you trying to get my attention?
Yeah, I'll let you feed Scritch the cherry first.
I gave him the cherry.
I'm
Could
just
I
gonna
ask you a
mantle it
favor?
and throw it all in my
What?
mouth.
Could you not try to teach him things that are not going to be useful?
What did I do?
Nothing really yet, but just in case. You know, Kenku, they
Copy.
learn. Yeah, they copy.
Oh, so I can't teach him any bad words.
Well, I mean, he probably already knows.
you said
some.
don't teach him anything not useful.
Yeah. Bad words are the most useful thing imaginable.
Earlier, like, I'm Scritch and I like to dance. It's not exactly. Also, I mean, who even knows if he likes to dance? So.
We didn't
I
ask.
don't know. I'm sorry, Scritch. I don't mean to teach you anything you don't actually do.
Scritch can dance.
Scritch can dance. Do you like to dance, though?
I'm just gonna kind of shake my head.
Oh.
Not only was it not useful, it was completely wrong.
But,
Oh, he didn't say shake his head no or yes.
Well, that's shaking your head and nodding, respectively.
Ah.
Copy dance.
Copy dance?
Does that mean you copy other people's dance moves?
Gonna nod.
Jesus Christ. He's a white person.
Aren't we
Oh,
all?
that guy.
I'm just gonna nod and go back to trying to get Qui-Gon to talk with me.
Okay, I'll try and teach him things that are useful. Like, I have to
Killing
think
enemies.
about it, but, I'll try.
Well, you don't have to try to teach him anything unless it seems necessary. He'll pick it up over time.
Okay. You want a cherry?
Good
As
nod
an
again.
apology. Here. There you go.
Scritch, okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Scritch.
put a cherry in my mouth.
Have you
What is
guys
it that you
noticed we have a
do?
lot of non-verbal people for the most part?
Well,
Which
let's
is
see.
weird because only a few of them have speech impediments. Looking at you, Robin, bitch.
Okay, there's no need to be racist. Not all birds are robin.
No, this one's a crow.
Gonna
Yeah.
kick your ass.
The fucking crow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Scritch, what is it that you do? Aside from getting caught in traps. I'm assuming that's not a regular occurrence, though.
I'm gonna shake my head.
Hope it isn't a regular occurrence.
Scritch, carry things.
So you're like a servant? A day laborer?
Carry messages.
A messenger.
courier.
Good nod. Also,
I
I
have-
punch things.
Sorry, the juxtaposition was too good for me. So you punch things, huh?
Good nod.
So a courier and a brawler.
Just gonna
Sounds like
hold my
fun.
hand up and then just kind of wiggle it back and forth. You know,
That one
in
does-
the kind of motion.
Ah,
Yeah, I think.
eh.
So, what happened to your master?
Mm,
Murder most foul.
alive.
Why are you not with him?
I'm just gonna kind of look at you. Training.
To be a better courier or be better at punching? Or both?
I'm just gonna give you a confused look. Is there a difference?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Did he send you here?
Yes.
To do what?
Experience.
Okay. Are you expected to return to him?
Yes.
When?
When I have enough experience.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, I guess welcome to the party for now, then.
And just nod. Then just keep looking for shinies.
It's another me.
Does Scritch have any weapons or armor?
He has a dagger. And a couple, a satchel with some darts.
Toot toot.
Wow, that's the first time you played a flute. Well, all campaign.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
He's playing sea shanty too.
Yeah, it's actually starting to pay.
Electric Boogaloo.
I'm gonna listen to that now.
Mhm.
Hey, there's a trap remix?
No, I want the original. The original.
Yeah. To give a just quick description of Scritch,
Oh, yes. Give us
uh,
the rundown.
he's, well, unsurprisingly fairly lean, a little tall. He mostly just wears like dark green / gray clothing, just kind of unique stuffs with the dagger, pretty obvious. Most of his feathers are just kind of the normal crow black. Though you guys can see just little flash of like reds and orange, kind of like at the edges of his neck. Yeah. His beak and claws are just kind of a dull black color.
Should we describe ourselves to Mitchell?
Yeah.
No.
Why would we describe ourselves? He can see us.
Yeah, Mitchell can fuck right off.
Mitchell knows what I look like.
Alright.
No one knows what Theo looks like. Time
I
out.
do.
Hold on.
I
I
do.
know what Theo looks like.
No, not Theo. Like Theo's character.
Because Theo has just looked like Theo for like the past decade.
Millennia.
5,000
The
years.
Theo is beyond time.
It has been eons.
First there was the Word, and the Word was Roger. And it was good.
Good talk.
So by this point, you all have taken like long rests. By the way,
So we're just
So-
walking.
We're speed running.
we're speedrunning.
We were?
Doesn't that tire you out?
How many days of
We gotta get there
travel
fast.
are we
though,
speed running
dumbass.
through?
So you
could
come
say they
across.
passed in a
Okay.
daze.
This is how many, Jake. You come across a wonderful city.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot.
No, I don't have my magical berries anymore. They're dead now. Now they're shitty regular berries.
Or you don't just stuff them all
You
into
see
your mouth.
off in the distance the beautiful city of Weirridge.
Weird. I'm so sorry. We can't help it.
Gondor?
What?
Is that Gondor?
No. Stormy, don't say anything.
It calls for it.
Is it the capital of the Empire in Skyrim?
You fucking hoe!
What the fuck?
Oh.
What? How by a hoe?
This is where
You know
find,
why.
This is where you find Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 2.
What is it from, Stormy?
You told me not to say it.
There you go. Then. Get the fuck off my map.
I
This
want
is
to
a
be on
picture.
the map.
No, fuck you.
Hey, someone's writing. How come they get to write, but I don't get to be on the map?
This
Fuck
is
you, Jake.
Urithiru, actually.
How dare you?
No. Boop. Boop.
No, it's
Anyway,
not nearly tall enough.
right. So you guys have arrived at the city. A few half a day early, since you took that shortcut through the swamp. Meaning it is about 2 in the afternoon when you guys get here.
So, funny little bird man, we have to go and tell the queen something, but I don't remember what. I already forgot.
Don't
I'm
call
sure
it
at this
funny
point you
little
would have
bird
told
man,
them.
please.
You've had like 3 days to tell him.
Nah.
We never mentioned it, so I'm just.
I would have mentioned it.
Yeah, why would we not?
I saved part of the party.
It's been 3 days. You probably would have
Anytime
said.
someone tried to mention it, I would shoot them.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Unlikely.
I beat your ass, so I can say
okay, everyone.
you
drop
couldn't
in
hit
here.
me.
Drop in at the bottom, friends. At
What,
the bottom.
now we get to drop in?
Yeah, you gotta wait, you little bitch.
I hate waiting.
All right.
It's very aggressive.
God,
Operation Clown Car. Everyone get into one person.
that's fine. Yeah, as long as everyone gets on this fucking floor somewhere. Okay, so what is everyone thinking? Let's just go down the line. Jake, what are you wanting to do?
We gotta deliver a message to the queen.
Okay.
It's of the utmost importance.
I don't know. Some of you are kind of like brain dead, so. All right, if you're going to the queen, go into this box. If you're doing other, go into this box. Go.
Wait, which box is which again?
Purple is going to the queen, doing something else is orange.
It's like a magic trick.
Go into Queenstown.
All right, Garmon, go over there in the other box.
No, Garmon, you can come with us. Come with us,
reasonable
Garmon. It's
that Garmon
okay.
and whatever Chase's character's
so
name,
mean
and
to
also whatever
Garmon?
Mitchell's character's name, they're not on the same mission. So it's reasonable that they don't want
If
to
I
do
wasn't on the same mission, I wouldn't have came in the first place. I would have stayed back in the other town.
with Chase.
I basically
Oh
agreed
my
to do this.
god! Jake, you're
Right.
so young. I can't.
All right. So you guys make your way through the large city, going through the inner ring and then going up to the center ring, until you finally reach the main palace. Standing in front of you at the main palace are 4 guards, 2 on each side of the large doorway.
I can't be
Before we
friends
walk
with
up-
Jake anymore. I gotta go.
I'm gonna kind of like ask Chalet, I guess. So, what is our like level of authority here? How important is this?
Well, we were told it was urgent. To be fair, I actually have no idea what the hell the message was because I was never told as a player. That's unfortunate.
We don't know what the message is. We didn't open it.
No.
Yeah, we were
We're not allowed
good.
to open it.
We're
Is that-
actually really good at being nice. Like,
Cool. I didn't know if we got like a paper note to send. I was like, we have a message to deliver to the queen. I'm like, sure.
We have a sealed
And that was all I was ever told.
missive, and we were
You're not
instructed
sending
not
a
to open it.
coupon, so it's safer to just send a paper message.
I'm really hoping that we didn't open it. It turns out it's like a bomb or something.
One of us opens it and just anthrax.
No, we hand it to the queen. She opens it and dies.
Anthrax.
Yeah, that's the dream.
All right. Our level of authority, we should probably go up to them, say we have a message for the queen, present the message we have, and then see if we can go meet her and give it to her.
Yeah, sounds easy enough.
All right.
Present the message.
I'm a member
Music
of
keeps
the.
playing. Fuck.
I'm a member of the military of the
Oh.
country this country's at war with.
Yeah, that's what I was about to go with.
Oh,
Are any of you like, you know,
From the north.
rednecking? No, rednecking, like having your flags and like I'm part of the North, like regalia on.
No,
Like,
I have.
no.
I covered
No.
my noble regalia the moment I went on that other fucking island. I haven't taken the cover off.
I'm from the south, anyways. Yeehaw!
Songs of the South, baby.
I
don't
don't
have any
have
rebellion
any
experience.
symbols
No?
because I don't belong to either.
I don't have any symbols because I just
Yeah,
live
we
in the
get it.
south.
You're a rogue.
Theo's smothered
Smothered
in
in pirate flags, specifically.
We accept those here, I guess.
Yeah, those are considered neutral. Everyone loves pirates.
See, they're not pirates. They're just alternate traders.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
Forceful traders.
That's the alternate part of it.
All right.
Well, the alternate part is
take your
it's
blood and
actually
lives.
it's not a trade.
Yeah,
Um,
no.
They get their life.
What business do you have here? Asks one of the guards.
We're here to deliver a message to the queen.
Under whose orders?
Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario. Whatever the fuck his
we
name
never
was.
learned his name.
I thought we did, and we just kept calling him Dr. Mario anyway.
I think so. I think I'm like, yeah, his name was this, but we'll just call him Dr. Mario because I don't
Yeah,
remember him being that
The
important.
thing is, Leo gave his name, but then Leo kept calling him Dr. Mario. So
yeah,
So yeah,
well, his
we're
name's
here on
Dr.
the
Mario.
authority of Dr. Mario to deliver a
Ah.
message to the queen.
Leo, where's my real guard voice?
The what?
Hey, sluts!
I'm a guard. I need to see your identification.
play Call of Duty, shoot me! Nintendo's for babies!
Turtles for babies. I want to play
Alright.
Call of Duty. Shoot
Um,
me.
Excellent. We've been expecting you. Please. Right this way.
What, you have?
What?
Hey, that's awesome. We're never expected anywhere.
Huh?
Or maybe I'm just
How the
not.
fuck could they be expecting us? Did anyone...
It was
You
all
were right.
right.
Well, Leo, what is your guys' AC?
Too high, baby.
You know what I forgot to do from last session? I was supposed to make Theo a character sheet for the stupid cow, and I didn't. Oh well. Next session.
Rip.
All right. As you.
That
so you
cow
go
will
down,
never get what it wants.
Oh, you even had such a nice opportunity, and you brought such fine steak.
He leads you down a long hallway. There's a few turns here and there, and then finally you reach these two massive doors that you can only assume lead to the throne room. As he parts them open, he stands to the side and lets you says, "Please enter. I will be waiting here. She's expecting you."
That's
Enter.
even very good security.
You say that, but we're gonna walk in. There's gonna be 2 ballistas pointed at the entryway, 80 guards.
Here, you guys go on ahead. I'll wait here. You're not assassins, right? No. Oh, okay.
Do we look like assassins?
Actually,
Assassins don't look like assassins. Haha. Trick question.
All right.
we don't.
Assassins
You
can't-
enter. You get instantly shot. What's your AC? No. Okay.
19.
53.
11!
212.
2.
Not 100. Whoops.
Ah, by
Ah,
53, I
damn.
meant 5,300.
Yeah, well, my bardic ability lets me roll D100 and add it to my AC. Wow, it's 100.
As you enter the room is quite lavish and quite grand in every aspect. There are symbols for each of the gods and all of the seasons. It's quite, and you also notice that in the center, there is a skylight that actually leads outside. Any rain that would fall in would fall straight into the fountain that is underneath it.
But what if it rains really heavily?
As
Won't
we
the fountain
pass
overflow?
I guess
The
I guess they
canto.
gotta pump it out. Huh?
as we pass the dedicated area to Kanto, I'd like to blow it a kiss.
Spit in it.
Oh god.
Oh, spit in his mouth.
Well, he's inside topple it.
I'm a cleric of Kanto, voice of creation.
No, you're something, all right.
Blow
I
a kiss
agree.
at it. Fuck you.
That's
I'll-
a voice
I'll
of
answer the
creation thing
Valoria
to
one.
do.
With Kanto, you gotta do a different thing every time.
And there are also 6 guards, 3 on each side. A stern-looking wood elf, dressed in heavy armor. I don't have one in heavy armor, but I have an elf nonetheless. And sitting on the throne is Queen Marina herself.
Hey, at least she's not racist.
No, it's just some guy on the throne.
sitting on the throne.
She's enormous.
Sitting on the throne.
At
It's
yoke
Garmon.
sound.
Yeah.
Is what?
Oh.
Oh my
It's
God.
not Garmon, it's Garmon 2.
Should have seen it coming.
It's just a
Garmon,
dragon
Garmon.
named Garmon.
Garmon in the city.
Come on in the
Male.
big city.
Male wood elf druid 1.
Party
I
0.
prefer number 2.
All right, so you walk the length of the room around the fountain, and you are in front of her.
There's a fountain?
I stop
said
a respectful distance back and let everyone else, or let other people approach with the missive.
Approach with the missive.
I'll
In the
take a
back of
pop.
my head, I know that like I'm of the enemy military, and so I don't want to appear. I'm not wearing anything, but I still don't want to appear like
What?
I'm trying anything.
You're not
In
wearing
the front of my
anything.
head, I
You've
know
already
that I
fucked up.
am a noble of the enemy military. I'm going to pray that they don't recognize me.
I'm going to
Hey, Gloria. Help.
I'm gonna
I
take
like
a
to hang
bow.
back.
By the way,
Yeah, because even if I am recognized, I want to have all appeared like I haven't been trying anything weird.
Oh, should I hand her the letter?
Yes.
Lumpy actually stops 50 feet away.
And
I
everyone's
just don't want to be
walking.
weird.
Yeah, Lumpy stops standing in the fountain. sorry, I was getting a little bit nervous and hot. I figured this would be a good way to cool off.
Start fishing around for coins. Pardon me, Your Majesty, but I found a bunch of nickels.
Ooh, a platinum piece. Hell yeah.
A penny.
Penny for your
Wow,
thoughts.
someone threw a dollar bill in here. God, what an animal.
No.
Oh my gosh, is this a tater
I'll take
plot?
it.
Is it like a Leo? So the throne itself? Is it like a raised sort of? Are there steps leading up to it? Is it just at
Like
the
a
end of the
raised
carpet?
dais.
Like
Actually,
what
the
is it?
steps leading down to it.
Yeah, she's in a pit.
No, it's three steps, and then there's her little platform that she's on.
So I'm just
Columns.
gonna stop before the bottom step.
I think we're all going to be stopping,
Yeah,
like,
that-
there.
That's the standard stop in front of the throne spot.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit on the rim of the fountain.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Chase is gonna Naruto run up the steps.
Jump
Is it
If he
into
runs
the air.
fast enough, the magic
Teleports
can't
behind
hit
her.
him.
Leo,
Yeah.
is bowing a sign of respect in this kingdom? Like, do you bow before the queen or do you kneel?
You're supposed to either you either kneel or see head down until told otherwise.
Insert Black Panther.
I would like to
meme
point out
here.
that my character doesn't know this, but is copying what everyone else is doing.
What is the
I'm going to be
second one?
bowing.
Yeah, did you say curtsying?
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
walk
either
up.
curtsy, kneel, or bow. And you just but you
I'm gonna
like,
curtsy.
Are they
I'll
all
take
gender?
it.
but you just keep your like head down while you do it.
Yeah,
Are they
I'll
all
take a
gender neutral?
big old bow.
Yeah, do it like half bow.
You can do whatever you're able to. If you're an old man, I mean, if you have to
Yeah.
curtsy to because your legs won't gonna give out, then
Yeah.
curtsy.
You do
Also, I'll-
whatever you can do best.
I'll like whisper at Arlen to try to bow or like just look down.
Dog
wait.
rolls over.
I'll sort of curtsy, but I'll
On the
also
ground.
tip my upper body forwards in like a quarter bow.
What the
Well,
heck
that's
is
how
wrong
you
with
curtsy. When you curtsy, usually you tilt your upper body forward some.
I
Oh,
curtsy
okay. Well, then I'll do that.
I lay on the ground with my stomach facing the ground.
I will do a bow.
I will bow because that's what I saw everyone else do.
And then when they speak to me, I'll tell them something.
Strong half bow.
So she raises her hand. Please. This is no royal formal. AKA at ease.
Yeah, I mean, what's
Yeah.
says
And curtsy.
How do
Okay.
Garmon except stomach facing upwards.
so weird ass
How did
creature.
we get into the throne room?
I am outwardly cringing at this.
All right. Pull out the crossbows.
Pull out the crossbows that are like in Shrek.
No, I'm gonna throw my dagger at him for that one.
That's a
Just
good way
the
to
guys with the
defuse
Just to
situation.
walk over to him lying down, just curb stomping.
Okay, I will stand up, walk over to him, and be like, "I think we have to stand now."
I'm gonna make sure that Arlen is standing properly now, and not trying to wolf bow.
We're very sorry about this, Your Majesty. They don't meet nobility often.
Hey, I'm doing fine.
It is quite alright.
How is it
I
not-
meant the people who were lying on the ground.
I went over and told them to get up.
It's
All
fine.
kinds of life exist on this earth. On this plane. That's what this is. On this plane.
There are planes in this game.
So,
Look out!
planes.
There's one right there. It's a bomber.
It's coming in for a strafing run.
What's that?
I hear
That's Theo.
I hear you have a message for
Oh,
me.
it's a Halifax.
Oh, we do, Your Majesty.
We haven't read it yet, though.
We aren't supposed to.
She begins to get up, but
I
you see that the wood elf. She begins to get up to come towards you, but the wood elf puts a hand in front of her, and she just kind of rolls her eyes and looks annoyed. She sits back down, and the wood elf will come and take the letter from you.
I will
Life
hand
of the-
her the letter.
Life of nobility is a stern one, apparently, in this kingdom.
He brings
It's
her.
royalty.
He brings her the letter, and then she can finally open it. And so she begins to open it. I
Oh,
hate
that's
that.
unfortunate. Kill them all.
And then next she begins lighting.
I'm looking around because this is the prettiest place I think I've ever been in.
Do
She
not steal
quietly-
anything
you
for
just
the love
hear
of
her
God.
quietly-
I
say-
didn't say anything about stealing. I just looked around.
No, I'm saying that preemptively.
You're saying it in front of her, really?
No, I'm leaning over and whispering it to you.
She quietly said, "It's kind of more. It sounds almost like a whisper. Guards, please leave." And they immediately vacate the premises.
Sounds like it's time for us to go.
I'm gonna be with the quiet one and agree we should leave.
She, for a second, it shows on her face that she's upset and quite worried. But then she kind of folds it, takes a deep breath, and says, "Thank you so much. You must have gone through a lot to get me this message."
No.
It's been a journey.
We almost got killed by seagulls.
I shrug. Because
And
I
the
already
Kraken thing.
forgot.
Here, a little something for your troubles. She snaps her fingers, and a few servants come out.
Wait, so the guards
with-
left, all the servants stayed.
No.
Servants?
No, she
For me?
snaps her fingers. They come in through a door. They were just waiting on the other side.
How good are their ears?
They
Do
were
we each
waiting.
Do we each get one?
What are we getting?
We each get a servant. That's
And
awesome.
two servants come in holding little
Oh, I
flasks,
would.
and they hand to each of you. They hand to each of you. They hand to each of you 75 gold.
Does Arlen get 75 gold?
No, Arlen does not get 75 gold.
Damn.
If you ask stupid
Or am I
questions, I'm
just
gonna cut your
there?
pay in half.
Hey, ask stupid questions, get maybe stupid answers, which is what I was hoping for.
Alright, and
Do they hand any gold to me, or am I just standing
everyone,
No, you're
everyone
good now.
here, everyone here.
They don't know who started the mission.
Yeah, I don't know. You could have had. Oh yeah, the whole stuff. Of course.
You showed up, which means you get money.
Participation, you know.
And
Congratulations,
another
you
treasure
the last
says,
to do
here
this.
is a artifact of great power.
It's the
This is a thread dead. It's inside a chest and it's like locked with
Oh
chains.
shit. Oh
do-
god. That's
do-
scary.
Do what you will with it.
Could you say that one more time?
Do what you will with it. I promise you, while it holds great power, there could be some negative side.
Is it shiny?
Just for interest's sake. Are you sure this is a good idea?
My mommy told me not to play with dangerous artifacts.
Can I take it if it's shiny? I'm saying that, by the way, to shalalalala.
Let's see what it does before we give it to anyone.
Fine.
Fine, just
I will nod to the queen and take the box, since no
Yeah.
one moved for it.
I have noodle arms.
That's okay.
You seem quite capable. I know you've been through a lot, but could I ask of a small favor from you?
No.
Are we being paid?
hey, don't be rude to the queen.
Yes, of course.
Alright, what's the favor?
I
Dude,
need
rub
a small.
sunblock on my back.
I got you, queen.
I need a small favor to be done.
Uh-huh.
There is a small village north of our city that has been having some troubles with wildlife. Could you sort it out and then return to me once you've figured it out?
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Yes, little one.
Is it like evil wildlife?
They're not sure. People haven't been coming back to report anything.
That sounds like fun. Let's go, guys.
I'm good at dealing with wildlife.
I'm Garmon.
Yeah, I know.
Carmon is so cute.
I'm happy to do so.
Thank you. I appreciate it greatly. Now, this letter has brought me a lot of information, so I have a lot of things to take care of. So please, be safe on your journey.
Before I go on my way, could I ask you one thing?
the high elf looks, or not the high, the wood elf looks, kind of looks at you, but she
You do
she
know
just,
those two are from the opposing army, right?
but the queen just smiles and says yes.
Okay, the gold that I got, I'm gonna pull a single gold coin out of it. Do you mind if I toss this in this fountain?
No, everyone does it. Go for it.
Wait, don't do it. I just want you to know that my character is literally like, you're gonna throw money away.
It's for luck.
Oh wait, can we make a wish in the fountain?
Yeah,
That's what
everyone
fountains are
does.
for usually.
I'm
going to run out of the room because I don't want to be here while that's happening.
take my coin,
Don't break anything.
seal it
And
with
take
a
a
kiss, and flip it into the fountain.
I'll drop
It
tomato.
explodes. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna quickly run after his character, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna just toss the coin in there. Close my eyes really, really hard and think about a wish.
Those idiots. This is how we pay the next adventuring group.
Garmon, disappointed.
I pick up.
Don't
Arlo
go
from
sharing
Arlo.
your wish, Calico.
Don't share
May
my
not come
wish.
true.
Okay,
Do not.
I'll keep
That's
keep
the
my lips
superstition. You
sealed.
should not share it.
my lips are sealed.
I'm gonna go to the right
I'll
place.
tell no one
Wes.
about the wish that is.
As we
Let's
leave, I'm
list the
gonna
wish.
quickly pray to Kanto at the altar.
I'll pray to Glory before I leave.
I'm just
Wow,
gonna leave.
surprise!
Does she have sealed lips?
I'm just gonna leave.
It's just an expression.
Yeah, my lips aren't actually sealed. I'm just keeping my secret. It's a secret, Garmon. You can't tell anyone.
I'm Garmon.
What?
And I'll leave.
Alright. Your a different guard will appear. Or no, the same guard. I'm sorry, the same guard that was waiting outside will lead you back outside. Another guard, as you guys are beginning to leave, another guard will run up and hand to each of you, what looks like to be a small pin. It's quite small, but it is what looks like to be. It was a design that you saw in the throne room. It is the queen symbol. It allows you pretty much passage back to the palace.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna write down Queen Fan Club pin.
God,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Probably wants to start wearing it, but just put on my other house fucking regalia again, just for the juxtaposition. No, I'm fine. Look, get the pen.
Not Garmon.
Pin of Queen entry.
Queen
Man,
Fan.
are we all holding this at once? Why the?
Each of us get one, he said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to get what?
A pin that says that she doesn't hate us.
What is the name of the queen?
Marina, Queen Marina.
Pin of
Wow, it's
entering Queen Marina.
the pin says I heart weird.
You just say for entering Queen Marina.
You need some very different stuff for that to happen.
Concern.
That's a few quests away.
That's like level 3 pin.
All right.
Yeah, you don't-
What's the
you don't wear
crouching
that on
recipe for
your-
level 3 pen?
Level 2 pin.
All right. What's the crouching recipe for level 2 pen?
4 level 1s.
Ah, damn it. This is gonna be annoying.
The level 2 is a ring for your finger. The level 3 is a ring for somewhere else.
That's a regular rich pin.
It's the Wii Edge pin.
Right. So yeah. And then who took the box?
Eleanor.
I
said she
did.
picked it up.
Elnor did.
Alright, there you go.
So let's look at the artifact. Try and figure out what the fuck that does.
I'm gonna put it on the ground very carefully. Mind you, I just ran out of that room, probably shaking it. But
Yeah.
now I'm like, oh yeah, I have this.
As you're running out of the room, it actually exploded, killing you and half of the guards.
And you guys, come on, not fair.
Nah, I'm fine. I can never die.
Yarman angry.
I died, but Arlen lived. He's way more competent than me anyway.
And he probably has better saves than you.
I just think
And
he's
he
smarter
likes
than me
Then.
with a -4 intelligence.
I roll so well at seeing most of the time, too. It's so annoying.
Alright, so what are you all doing? Sorry.
I think we're checking out what this thing is.
Yeah, what the
Okay,
artifact is.
It is locked, and she didn't give you a key.
What?
Smash.
Oh,
It's covered in chain.
Can I try to lockpick it?
Sure.
This seems like a bad idea.
It's a
That's a great
terrible
idea.
idea.
Are we doing this right outside of the dang castle?
We should probably do it a little ways away.
Let's
Quick
do it in like
question.
where the most civilians are.
What do I use for that?
Dexterity.
Thieves' tools or sleight of hand generally.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what Leo wants you to roll.
Alright. With a little fiddling, the lock on the chains falls apart.
I'm great.
And you're able to just remove the chain. It was actually just a single chain. It is 15 feet long.
You will never break the
Does-
chain.
Anyone want to carry this chain?
Sure.
Take it.
All right.
I'm just gonna put it on the ground for
Actually,
everyone.
I would love the chain.
I'm just gonna put
Can
it
I
on the
carry
ground.
it?
You guys can fight over it.
Alright.
Does anyone mind if I have this?
Yeah, if you want it, you can have
Let's see. I wanted it, Talon wanted it, and you wanted it. So
I can reshape it with my Artisan's Blessing.
Why don't
Because
you
I'm a
guys
Forge Cleric.
just do
No, I
giants,
don't take
it. I don't
wizards,
know if that's gonna work
dwarves
on a
to
powerful
decide if
artifact.
You get to...
This is a powerful
this
artifact?
is a chain.
This is a
Oh,
chain.
I thought this was some fucking powerful artifact.
You're
No,
right.
we haven't
but
opened
first
the-
we had a chain to get to it.
Oh.
Also, I
It's
do have
Dylan,
big-
everybody.
Hi, Dylan.
Hi, Dylan.
Happy
He woke up from
awake
his nap.
Oh,
Eleanor
Just in
says,
time
happy
for-
wake time.
just in time for D&D. How long is the chain?
15 feet.
15 feet.
That's how big my dick is.
Wow.
As strong as its weakest link?
She doesn't have any weak links.
Yeah.
It's
I have
such a
those
strong,
for you.
Muscle,
it's a
baby.
strong dick she's got. Could probably cut through boulders.
Okay. Alright. So you open the chest correctly? Hello?
I think that's what she said.
Yes, I did.
Alright, so you open the chest. Inside the chest, it's actually quite a nice box. It is covered in a lovely blue velvet, and inside is a smaller, more ornate box. It is quite
Oh, no.
shiny.
And there's a 20-foot chain on that one.
It is a smaller, ornate box, covered in kind of like golden leaves and other little floral designs.
Can
around it. Label and it's labeled.
Radioactive.
No,
Don't open.
it is labeled Arcana Majora.
Okay. Guys, can I keep this soft box and give the shiny one to the crow because he likes shiny things?
Sure.
I'm gonna
You
put
can
this
just sit there and very, very rapidly nod.
You can do with your property whatever you desire.
Technically, it's all of our property. Did you not hear that
Yeah.
part of it? But all right, so I'm gonna open the small box.
Okay.
Okay.
You all take
Um,
18d6
when you try to pull-
radioactive damage.
When you try to pull off the top of the box, instead, what ends up happening, you feel as your hand kind of not goes through it, but it just kind of slides off of it. Pulling with it, what seemed like a second skin underneath, you end up pulling a piece of paper.
So I have a piece of paper.
Yes, the box is closed, but you have a piece of paper.
Oh. Smart people.
There is writing on it.
I still hold it up because I'm not interested in that. I just wanted to give the box to the crow because he would like that and I would like the velvet box. It was a good show for everybody.
It is in Primordial.
Oh, I can read that.
Excellent. Here you go.
Damn.
Sweet. What's it say?
Right, reading this. It says, Arcana Majora. Pull from the top and see what you got.
What does that mean?
Labia Majora. Rub on the top and see what you got.
I don't think that's correct. Are you sure translating that properly?
Could be. Maybe not. Does anyone
I'm
else speak
gonna-
Primordial? Well, it's
I'm
definitely
gonna
pull the
rub
top.
the box.
Pull the top.
I also
pull the
like to
top.
point out this.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, guess what character sheet I'm getting this from?
Huh.
Eleanor's.
Yes,
Did she look like she cared?
you bitch. Could have read it. You're like smart people. You can read this, bitch. You can read this, you bitch.
I feel like you're
Alright.
trying to insult her, but
So
Sin
pull
doesn't
the
care.
I'm not
I'll
insulting
try
her. I'm
and pull
insulting you,
from
you
the top and
bitch.
see what happens. Whatever the fuck that means.
I can probably read some of the characters. but not-
Pull the top.
Sure.
Did you also pick
try.
Aquan?
But I have Arin because it's. I'm a bird person.
I see. Okay, so
I
what's
get
happening?
it. Get it from the start.
I'm going to try and pull from the top and see what happens.
All right, roll.
Oh, this is a terrible idea.
Reflex saves. Yeah.
Sure.
All
Roll
right,
reflex
a
save to stop
D-
yourself from doing
roll
this stupid idea.
Roll me a D22.
22. Wow. That's a 9. It's pickle.
Pickles are nice.
If I pull a fucking jar of pickles out of here, it would be fucking hilarious.
All right, so as you pull, as you pull from the top, you're holding a card in your hand. The card on the front says strength, and in front of it is a woman kind of stroking the mane of a lion. And there's they're staring at a kind of like a fire pit or a wild flame in front of them. And for a second, you feel yourself change.
Okay.
Okay. Now this might not affect you. I'm not sure. Let's see if it actually affects you. Hold on.
You go up to 16 strength. That's unfortunate.
Okay, you go up to 20 strength.
Holy shit.
Okay. Your intelligence drops to 6.
That's unfortunate.
What were your strength and intelligence before?
Both strength went up by 4, intelligence went down by 4.
Oh, okay.
So at least it was relatively equivalent.
That's worth.
Yeah, no, that is worth.
Except, can't you not talk now because you have an intelligence of 6?
No,
Well,
you need a significantly
6 is
lower
just
intelligence.
stupid, not like
Yeah.
non-functioning.
6 is like the same as like a giant eagle, I'm pretty sure.
No, a giant eagle has like 3. Oh wait, no, our giant
Eagles
eagle is
are smart,
actually
dude.
intelligent.
Yeah, no, that's less than a giant eagle. Sorry. Giant eagles have 8.
Cool.
Damn, fuck it. Can they talk? Shit.
They can understand common.
Oh wow.
This has turned into a difficult situation.
As you feel your mind and body change, you begin to ripple in muscle. You look a little lost. The card dissipates, and a flowing energy goes back into the deck.
Hey guys,
So,
that was some weird shit.
So, yeah, what's going on?
so did anything happen?
Yes.
What?
The gun show.
Yeah. I am now stronger, but I feel like I'm going to learn a lot worse from here on out.
What does that even mean?
Should I try it as well, or
Punch things, not read things.
I'm just gonna close the box and put it in my pouch and be like, maybe later.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay, sorry.
Do I know anything about any magic cards, Leo?
Roll me.
You've got the color wheel down, but you still struggle with the stack.
Roll me history.
I have a
Or
question.
Arcana.
Yeah, this is an important question.
Yep.
There aren't any banned cards in there, right? You didn't put Moxes in, right?
There's one banned card.
Oh my gosh.
It's Mox Lumpy, isn't it?
No, it's Eronia, the Shield of Emeria.
Oh shit.
Okay, with your 20, you've heard of magical decks, before. Very rare, very, very rare, but quite powerful. Powerful in each in their own right. You know that there is just as much good things as bad things can come. And some are just in the middle.
Like that one.
Like that one.
Okay. Well, if you want a card, it's at your own risk. It could be bad.
Roll me another one. Roll me Arcana for this specific deck, since you at least know its name.
Hey, I'm pretty good.
Damn. All right, you've heard of this one. It is based on old soothsayers and gypsies tarot decks. That was enchanted. Basically, you can pull. You know that you can pull a card once per day, and some of them you get to keep until you activate them, and some just happen automatically.
The deck of lots of stuff.
The deck of lots of stuff, yes.
All right.
It's the Arcana Majora.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't know if this is a good idea for us to
Once-
play with this.
well, it has some very good things in there and some pretty bad things. How bad are the bad things, Leo?
Never a
They're
good
pretty
start.
bad, and then the good ones, they're pretty good.
So it's risk reward.
My character is interested, but they are worried about everyone else, surprisingly.
Only one per day.
For everyone, or
Leo?
What do you mean?
per
Is it
person?
Yeah,
Like
is it
per-
one per
One
day
per-
per
yes.
person or one per day for the
No, one per person.
Yes, per person.
She's gonna peek back at it.
The cards glisten. Not the cards, but I guess the box, because it's only the box.
I kind of want to draw one.
So do I.
Seems fun.
Is this a deck
Hey.
of many things?
We just
No,
said
this
this.
is the deck of
No, it's
stinky.
I was
a deck,
talking
it's a deck
to-
of lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is
I say
which
okay,
is,
and I hold it out
legally
for them.
distinct IP.
But I'm keeping my velvet box, so like you
Well,
guys aren't
something.
getting this from me.
Not the deck of many. I'm pretty sure strength isn't like a thing.
No, that's not.
I would never use just the straight up the deck.
It's the store brand of deck.
It's the great value
I mean, there are many decks of
Things.
stuff.
campaign ruining.
Roll a d22. Whoever's drawing.
Oh, so strength goes back in there?
Mm-hmm. But it's changed.
Ooh, an 8.
So right beneath strength. All right.
That's death.
It's not 10. You see a woman on a chariot. She is pulling two horses. The card is labeled the chariot.
Shocking.
I think this is
Shocking.
Good.
As you're just kind of looking at the card, it glows for a bit, and then it vanishes from. It vanishes, or not vanishes. It begins to turn to dust. But instead of going straight back to the deck, it swirls behind you, and
Oh, it's-
right behind
ow.
you,
Teleports behind you.
Oh my motion, Dave.
a chariot with a single horse appears, and then it goes back into the deck.
Huh. Well, that's something.
It's a party!
Wait, so this is like pretty good stuff.
Well, that one was.
I'm still holding it if anyone wanted to.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
22 still.
I'm gonna step away.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh boy.
That doesn't sound good.
This is exactly the kind of reaction I like to have.
All right, who said that they backed away already? It's whoever just said. I know it's Chase.
It was
Who
Chase.
else?
Me.
All right, sorry, suckers. For everyone else.
No.
I actually think the party wipes here, but
Oh my lord!
God, I'm so
Technically,
fucking
fire
smart.
hold on, I have to Google something. For the record, this is not from the deck of many things. I took this from the wild magic thing.
Ah, did I get the cast fireball centered on myself?
A specific fireball, a 3rd level fireball.
Oh, that's not so bad.
That's regular.
That's the normal fireball.
That's right.
18 to image max.
8d6. Oh my gosh, my wolf's gonna fucking die instantly.
All right.
Jarvan
Wait.
will be fine.
So is this cast fireball? So everyone gets to make a deck saving throw though.
All right, wolf,
Wait,
you gotta save, or else
against
you're
what, though?
probably.
Except for me, though, right?
Jesus
Except for you. You automatically save.
You can
The DC is 12.
Jarvan!
We're all doing great, team.
I did
Come on,
great. I
Arlen.
don't know what you're
I know,
talking
Yes,
about.
I'm
Arlen,
pretty
you're
well.
a beast.
Do I have advantage?
Green, do you have advantage for what?
Can Lumpy combine his 2 numbers together?
God, dude, I am gonna be such a cool guy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm not
Alright.
dead somehow.
How's everyone? Everyone
I'm
put an X if you're
Wait.
put an X if you're unconscious.
Do
And it's
do I
so
take half
funny.
if I did?
Yes,
above?
you take half. Yeah, you take half, which is 15.
Okay, so I'm.
That,
Good
that
thing
would have
Arlen's here.
killed.
Jarvan, fine.
By the way, are you guys just in the middle of the town?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, we are.
All right.
All right.
You
I
hear
think at that
people
point
are
I'm definitely
shouting.
going to scramble
People
away.
are shouting and running. Guards are being called.
We're terrorists.
Hey,
everything I
Arden,
touch
can you
blows
use
up.
a
It's
reaction
powerful.
on me? Is that possible to lower the damage? Chase?
No, it's when they're hit with an attack, I think.
Well, hold on, no. It's also when
Fireball and
you're-
attack?
Or damage roll. So yeah, I'll reduce it by a d6.
Thank you, I still live. I would have fucking died.
Well, what if
Wait,
you
are
won?
these people
You
just
still
dead
live?
or just knocked out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you saved my life.
Oh yeah, Stormy's a sorcerer with 15 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did 30 damage. I have 14 health. It would have done 1 point more than.
Okay.
I'm at
God,
negative
I am
11.
actually such a cool guy here. I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna healing hands.
He's
one-
gonna walk up
I want to see
slowly.
who's
Walk up
unconscious.
slowly and down smash.
So,
I would like to
Walk
point
up
out that I'm gonna
slowly and
close the
cast
box
shatter.
and put it away, and be like, "Nope, we're done with that."
Arlen and I are both unconscious. If Arlen didn't save, it would have died immediately.
All right.
So, good job.
all right, you can start healing people and whatnot. You start healing.
I'm
Sorry,
going
what?
to.
Pick up everyone that's unconscious. So
I'm going to apologize to the guards while we're here
Just, if you
too.
want, you can
Be
just
like,
heal me. I have the berries.
Sorry, we didn't know it did that. My fault. Sorry,
What
I
do you
shouldn't
mean I
have.
can
done
just
that."
heal you?
I
got
love
the
how
berries. I
idiotic
healing
every
everyone else.
single person is pulling from these decks. You all are so
I'm gonna. How many healing word uses is it to pick people up? How many unconscious people are there?
There's 5.
Okay, well that's all of them. Plus, I have healing hands as well because I'm an ASMR. So.
Well, okay. Well, the guards arrive. They call in the medics, and so while you stabilize everyone, the medics will.
Well, no, he's
Heal.
healing wording them. You goofball, didn't he say?
Yeah.
Well, stabilizing either way.
Yeah. Bringing them up
stabilize.
strong.
And I'm of course
One.
pretending to be Talim and apologizing to the
But the
Who's the
guards
one
will
that
call
drew
the
that
medics.
card?
Talim.
Fuck you, Jake.
It's not.
But look at the bright.
It's-
So
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
my fault that everything I touch.
Look at the
is
bright
not
side. My
ozone.
rolls are symmetrical.
Look on the bright side. At least I was able to close the box and apologize.
I would have
That's
died
bright
right
side.
there.
can you
I failed
imagine
my
die?
death save. I just
You know what
don't
that was,
understand it.
Stormy? That was Theo. You were saying, "Oh, I'm gonna die," and then Theo saying, "No, you're not," and then killing you. That was what that was.
I'm gonna die next turn. No, you aren't.
You're
Great,
dying
I'm
this
gonna
turn.
die
Ah.
this turn.
Okay,
so someone heals for 3, someone heals for 4, 7, 7, 4.
the medics will arrive shortly after to finish healing
I'll do
everyone.
3.
Actually,
3 for me
unfortunately,
and a 7 for Arlen.
Roland, you look back. Your chariot is perfectly unscathed. Your horse is burnt to a crisp.
Oh no.
But you still have a chariot, so hey.
I'm not gonna draw any more of those.
Yeah, well, you can't draw
What
anymore today,
happened?
anyways.
Are we awake now?
Yeah, you've been.
I was almost dead.
You were stabilized.
I actually would have died. It was so fucked. Oh my god.
Your heart rate is just like.
I was about to be really mad. I'm not gonna lie.
Kick fucking Jake's ass, honestly. Fucking I drive over there. Let's fucking pick up Stormy, Missouri. Kick.
This is
Gonna
your fault,
fucking-
Leo.
How is this my fault? I
You
literally
made
Put it in the game.
By the way, this is not like, oh, I decided this. This is from the level 1 sorcerer wild magic component thing.
I don't
Yeah,
know the
okay.
one that sets your strength to 20 and intelligence.
No,
to 6 from
no.
that.
Okay, that one's mine. That one's mine. But I'm saying the one that
You put the
drew,
deck in
one
the
that-
game, you fucking Dumbo.
Yeah, but this one is just this one follows you around. You don't have to draw. This one they just do. Wild magic just happens.
Alright, Calico is just gonna be crying this whole time.
This
Well,
is shocking. 'cause
wild
normally
magic
this is such
can
a-
happen if the sorcerer chooses to
I'm just
do
so
the things that make it
surprised.
happen.
You chose to
Because-
draw, and that was your fault.
I'm just
Okay, I'd like
surprised
to point
because
out
this
that-
is known as a really healthy addition to a campaign.
I have already
How is
put
it surprised
it
by this?
away.
Leo puts
It's
a deck of some
okay.
sort in every campaign.
I'm also gonna go up
Haven't
to
been any.
Calico and pat and be like, "Do you need a hug?"
It's okay, ma'am. We'll help you through this. It's the medics. These are the medics helping you. putting the boo boos.
12 years old and I'm afraid.
That's why I'm saying, "Do you need a hug?" I'm trying.
Yeah, I need a hug. I'm gonna hug her.
Just
I would
gotta
like to
cry.
point out that Sin has made some big strides this moment.
being an asshole can hurt other people.
That's what she learned.
What is Jake? What's your character's name?
I'm Talon.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to Talon. Well,
I'm really sorry.
You didn't know.
looks like
completely
you were
forgot about
unlucky,
the
huh?
I forgot about the most important thing.
yeah, you could say, yeah.
I forgot the cow needs to make a saving throw as well.
No!
Oh no.
Who
Oh my
has to?
gosh. Theo's cow.
Oh no.
What's that thing's deck save?
It starts eating cards.
Well,
Oh no.
it's okay, Talon. Could have
Theo,
been
do
the
you
other
wanna-
two that
Theo,
drew
do you
that
want to roll
card.
for your cow?
Wait, the cow's not even here.
I know, I didn't put him on the thing, but
It's
it's
supposed to
been
be
following.
here.
Theo, do you want to roll for your cow?
Sure.
All right, it's a D20 minus 1.
Mm. What's the cow's max HP, Leo?
The cow's max HP is 20.
Oh, so he's alive.
Oh,
He
he's
has deck
fine.
saves.
He's alive and he's probably really mad. Theo.
Cow looks at you, Jake. You're on its shit list.
I'm scared of the cow.
So wait, how much damage did we take?
30.
30.
Oh.
Yeah, no big deal, right?
Theo, I almost died.
Is there a save? I assume there's a save associated with
It's a
this.
deck save
Yeah, Dex.
Okay.
It's a
just-
fireball.
to DC 11.
So why didn't the cow die right there?
Because you need to get double.
It's unconscious.
do?
I got
Yeah,
unconscious.
I got knocked.
And then we healed it, but it's not really happy.
What
I
about
would have
you?
died because it did my health bar twice. Damn it.
Is what you get for being a sorcerer.
Yeah, what the hell is your con mod?
0.
Enough to party?
I'm at 6 hit points.
Oh, you're fine. You're doing great.
I'm at 3.
They just
Once I-
healed you.
Once I get evasion,
Are
it'll
the
be
full?
I said the medics came and healed all of you.
Including those of us who didn't pass out?
Yes, any injuries sustained by fire damage has been healed.
Okay.
Alco wants to go home.
I'm still hugging you. You're okay.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna draw any more of those ever.
Well, I did say it was
Probably
a
a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it. Why is it that every time I go into a
Leo,
town
you should have
something
had that
blows
demon
up?
offer us one of these.
Relatively to the other bad ones, is that like a really bad one?
I would say that one, and there, like for at least what I have right here, that one, and there's another one that would be kind of bad, but it's not like immediate bad. But that's probably the worst one actually that I have here.
Oh shit!
Nailed it.
On this thing.
Wow, this is a bitch death.
Yeah, can we get a
Just-
better one, please?
Just
Oh,
fireballs? That's the worst thing?
Yeah, come on. now.
Where's the one where fucking demon follows you until it kills you? That's the cool one.
Oh, like that
Nice.
movie where you
Well,
gotta
there is
fuck
one,
people?
I do have that one. There is a Death Avatar Chase Dudes. I really like that one.
That's my favorite one. The one you have to fight him alone.
Yeah, that one's cool.
And that one's great because if someone tries to join in, they get their own who also tries to fight them.
Yep.
There's some other one,
How do you
but
make it
remember
worse?
that these change as like you draw them. So like they've already changed.
Mhm.
So the next time you do the chariot, it might be horses now hate you forever. Since horses start attacking you. You
I
know,
hope I don't get
such
one
a
that's like wolves hate you forever.
wolves hate you forever.
I'm gonna get mauled by my own animal companion.
Well, yeah, maybe next time we open that, not in the middle of the city.
Yeah, then I won't blow
Agreed.
something up, probably.
Or maybe we just never open it again. I'm not saying that, by the way. Just to be clear, my person's interested still.
Two of the last towns we went into have
Afraid, but
pretty
also
shitty-
a little turned on.
Yeah, like you know how it is.
Are you getting turned on by the danger of the situation?
Now, I don't need your kink shaming, but
Kink shaming is my kink.
damn, can't do anything about that.
All right, so Roland, what are you gonna do with your now unmanned chariot?
I was thinking of just leaving it there because I can't do anything with that.
We could always hook the cow up to it.
I don't know if the cow would be up for that.
No.
I just
You could hook Olga up to it.
Probably
actually no.
I'm stronger
let's
than
just
a
hook-
horse.
No, we have the stronger one now. We'll just hook Peyton up to it. Shalalala.
Oh yeah, he has 6 intelligence. He won't say no.
He's too dumb to say
Shalalala.
no. That means it's okay, right?
Yes.
Shalalala. Can you pull this?
Hey guys, I'm Peyton. I'm not AFK. I'm down to do it.
That's not a no.
Wow, thanks, Peyton.
Now fuck you, idiot.
Oh, he is here.
Right.
You could hear his voice right now.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
It's like he's here with us.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Peyton,
Leo,
how
how
do you
long-
feel about socialism?
That's
Fucking
right.
communists.
Communist gobbledygook.
What do you say, I hold on to that box for tonight?
No, it's my box.
Affected it. What did you say, Robin?
How long? Like, is the chariot like permanently there, or is it just a one-day thing, like the card?
No, it is. It is there. There is a now existing chariot in the universe.
Oh,
It is made of it is made of a mixture of brass and gold.
A little smudge, but it's still good. A little bit of blood all over it from where the horse exploded.
We could try and sell it.
ashes here and there, but it's fine.
We could try and sell it.
Yeah, that was probably my next thought. Yeah, I'll try to sell the chariot.
Why?
Hey.
Why would we sell it when we can just have the big dumb guy now pull it?
There's
First of
no
all,
consent.
she's a
Consent's
woman.
important.
Guy is gender neutral.
Alright.
Okay, you managed to find someone who will buy it off of you for 150.
Okay. Yeah, besides, it only carries, what, one person anyway?
2 people.
2 people. Yeah, that's not super helpful. Okay, so that was 150 as in gold, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a
and
nice one.
And that puts me at 329 gold.
God damn.
Hell yeah.
And you guys thought it was weird that I was trying to steal from her in the beginning. That's what
Fuck
she's
you.
gonna say, by the way, out loud, because I just learned.
Oh,
how
now
much
that we
you need.
learn she's rich, it's okay to steal from her?
Eat the rich.
Just saying, you all were making fun of me, like, oh, is there a of
We're
the
making
church?
fun
They're
of
not
you.
gonna have any money. Well, yeah, they do.
Except
Okay,
I got
oh,
my money from
You're
talking
right,
to
you're
a
right.
cat.
I should totally knock it on your case about stealing from the party.
Did you say something about a cat?
Yeah, I turned into a cat and talked to one. I got paid really good by that ship captain.
Did I miss that? Was I not here for that?
I think you weren't there that session.
You were there, but you were doing homework, so you weren't paying much attention.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, we were all worried about some really weird bestiality shit happening, but it didn't.
Good, good. That's what I like to hear, I guess.
If it was me, the captain would have just killed me. Snapped my neck.
And that cat would still be stuck in his cabin suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. HSE.
Oh, I'm gonna go find a place to stay.
Alright, so do you guys plan on staying the night here in the city, or are you guys gonna go out today?
I would.
Staying the night.
I plan to stay the night, but I also want to explore the city if we're able.
Want to go sightseeing?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Can I steal from these people?
Do you ask my character that?
Yeah.
No. Can't.
Oh.
Stealing is wrong.
I'll go with those two, by the way.
I would also.
Alright.
I follow.
Alright,
Unless you know the
everyone
person.
separate into groups wherever if you're going somewhere.
Unless
Separate
you
into
know
groups.
the
If you're
person and know
if you're
that they
just gonna
should be
sleep
stolen.
tonight, stay in the purple box. Go.
Oh wait, we're going sightseeing.
I want to go to the market.
Unless we know that they're worth stealing from. Can't just steal from everyone.
But what if they have something I want?
You can steal from me if you want.
Thanks, Talon. She's gonna wink at you. She's not gonna come closer to you because she knows you're uncomfortable.
Lesbian experience.
She's
Stealing from people? Is that lesbian?
Yeah,
Sure,
those
why not?
lesbians are all thieves.
No winking.
They got sticky fingers.
Wait,
Ah,
I'm a straight dude and I wink at people literally nonstop.
Oh, you're a lesbian.
Well, you've been lying to yourself.
Heard it
You're
here first,
actually a
folks.
lesbian.
Congratulations, Jake.
I'm sorry you didn't know you were a lesbian until this point, but
We're glad we could be here for you for that.
we're all so good. Like, what good friends?
Exactly. What good
Eleanor's gonna
friends.
steal lots of things.
I mean, she already stole my heart.
Damn, that was a good one.
That's
Hold
a
it.
lie.
By the way,
Actually,
Elements,
it isn't.
and
Please
you're
give
gonna
it
have
back.
a lovely night. Please.
side note, what is he rolling for?
I don't know.
Okay, just wanted to check. So, we're going sightseeing.
Mm-hmm.
I hang out with the old me.
Where's the old man going?
I don't know.
Alright, so I
Tia,
like
are
that
you going
The
anywhere,
market
Tia?
district.
Nope.
we're
Need to
once
hang
again
out with the
splitting up
parental
into
unit.
groups of wandering around with no real purpose. Chase has something he wants to do, and then there's the group of let's see what the old man's doing.
Hey, going shopping's fun.
Why
We're
is
He
gonna
that
needs
watch
a
the old man
comforting
try and do-
presence after.
Why is that a group?
We're gonna watch the old man try and do errands. Oh, he's confused.
I
about the
need to go
different
get some
brands of-
more sugar.
Someone give me my cane.
Let's see what groceries he buys.
Garments now.
Ooh, he's going for the orange Tic Tacs.
He's picking
I
up a
don't even like
magazine.
those ones.
He's picked up an Enquirer.
I don't read that horse shit.
Let's put it down.
Globalist scum.
Actually, well, maybe.
He picks it back up.
Where are the funnies? Huh?
We're just looking at them and we're like, oh wow. And we're like writing down what he does.
Like
Yeah,
observing
man.
animals in the wild.
Yeah. I need to go pick up my prescription.
But I don't have any money.
I'm gonna have to call one of my grandkids. Jessica! Jessica, I need you to drive down to the CVS.
No.
I need my eye drops. You also pick up my ointment.
I love how you're still going.
Nobody's saying other things, so
Okay, anyway. Alright, we'll start with the bigger group. Alright, sightseeing group.
I think we're actually the same sized group.
I saw the dog, and the dog just
Been deceived.
Where's HypnoCal?
They were all of them deceived.
Stayed at home.
paying taxes.
Alright, so what are you guys trying to see?
We're going to ask a guard. That worked really well for us last time,
Eh.
right?
Mhm.
Well, is there anywhere to shop?
The market?
I've never been here before, so I have no.
Yeah,
clue
me neither.
What's exciting?
I'm asking a guard.
The guy tells you. Ugh, good. The guard tells you that if you're looking for shopping, you gotta go to the main market square.
Where's that?
Just go down the street and to the right and take a left, and you'll be there.
So we're all just gonna end up at the same place.
No, we don't want to go shopping.
Wait, I thought you guys were sightseeing, not
We can shop
shopping.
anywhere. What do you? What?
Well, we were, but he said there was nowhere around. He went,
Ah, this place sucks. No, there's nowhere to see. Alright, I'll be right back. Old man group on hold.
Do
No,
they-
really, the
do
guy
they- do
said,
they do tours of the palace gardens.
The Palace Gardens. You want to see the Palace Gardens?
Yeah, or maybe are there ghost tours? I wonder
There's
if
a
it's
tour bus
sponsored.
going around.
We we have both of those. We have Palace Gardens. The Palace Gardens will be closing in 30 minutes.
Well, we better get there and see what we can, and then go on a ghost tour.
There are ghost tours.
Yeah, those
I
go at
don't
night.
think
though.
I like the idea of a ghost tour.
Well, they're spooky. They're like, legend has it that Captain Reginald Pantaloons was on guard here, and then they found him the next morning hanging from the rafters, and then sometimes
By his underwear.
Yeah, it's fun. They're not actual ghosts.
What
Hey,
happened
Mr.
to his
Guard?
pants? Nobody
Yeah,
knows.
exactly.
Mr. Guard, when does the market close?
The market never closes.
Oh, really? 24 hours. Whoa.
Yeah, just the different stalls will close and open.
Okay, we can go to the gardens, and then I want to go shopping.
All right, you can go shopping. But
No,
I just don't want
first I
that to
wanna
get in the way of the stuff we can't do later. I mean, if we gotta see the gardens, we gotta go now.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, I'm glad that we've agreed.
Yep, let's do it.
We're going to the gardens.
Woo! Party time.
Nice. The gardens are beneath the palace.
That's a weird ass place to have them, but okay.
Well, as you can see, the palace is up here, right? And so the gardens happen to be down here. The gardens are actually a very magical place because there is a lot of enchanted flora, which attracts a lot of interesting fauna, like squirrels and birds and bunnies and things.
Butterfly.
Butterflies and peacocks and things like that. And there's also fey creatures all around.
Oh wow!
There's
I've never seen so many near something man-made.
I want to take them with me.
Ask.
I'm going to walk up to a fey creature,
like what?
like a fairy or a pixie or something.
Okay, there is a fairy. She's making a flower grow.
I like what you're doing. Would you like to come with me?
Come on, jump in.
Water's fine.
Is it my book?
What? I can't hear anything that Leo said.
Fairies just, I think fairies just talk Sylvan, right?
Yeah.
Right, she makes noises that sound like tinkles.
Like she's tinkling.
Look at that. They sound like Tinkerbells.
I smile. I don't know what that means, but I smile at her.
She continues to grow the flower.
The middle fingers, all languages.
Sin, would you like me to translate?
Oh, can you?
Yeah. What did the fairy say?
Thank you. It's a lot of work, but we make it do. She continues working on the flower.
It's a lot of work, but she seems to get fulfillment out of it. How do you want to convince her to stop doing what she loves and instead follow you around?
I don't want to. That would be mean.
I'm just gonna have a big smile on my face.
Can I take? Can you ask her? Can I take a flower?
My friend wants to know if there's a flower she can keep.
To remember, it's so pretty.
Of course, we would love you to have a flower.
Oh,
and
do you
she
have?
Goes and grabs the flower and goes to hand it to Eleanor.
I smile. I'm so happy.
Sin breathes in the fumes and becomes paralyzed immediately.
That would be how they do.
Hold on, I have to make a roll really quickly.
Concerned face.
Pretty sure. Hold on.
Also, how many languages do you speak?
A lot of them. I'm a bard.
I feel bad. And she kind of falls backwards and stops. She's kind of just fluttering on the ground, kind of like a fish out of water. And the flower in your hand dies.
Oh my god!
Catch her! Catch her!
How does she have a mouth? Is it big?
She has a mouth that is not a big mouth.
Can it eat a
3
berry?
minutes and you guys killed someone.
We literally.
She can not like what, the whole berry in one bite? No.
Well, could she work at it if I assisted?
Yes.
Okay, in that
I'm
case,
just gonna hold her.
You shove it in her mouth like she's a pig at a feast.
You eat her.
I'll cast Goodberry and try to give her one of the berries.
Yeah, she's a nice bite-sized snack.
Oh my god.
When you begin to, so Eleanor, you're holding her, right? Sin, you're holding her.
Yeah.
She begins screaming in pain. Let me go! Let me go!
I'm not. Wait, I'm not like holding her. I just have my like palm out.
Yeah, like.
When I say holding, I think you've got the wrong idea. I'm not like gripping her.
Eleanor grabs her like a child holds a candy bar.
No, she's attempting to get out of your hand. Like, I understand that you're not grabbing her like a crayon. You're like,
Can I? I'm gonna place her down on one near her flowers.
From what I gather, Eleanor had her hand out flat like a plate.
Yeah.
And she says, "Toxic."
Oh.
You should have washed that masculinity off.
Oh. I'm I'm going to say I'm sorry and leave.
Hey there, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I never forgive you.
I'm back.
She passes out.
It's
Oh,
fine.
wait, I don't want to leave
What
if
just
she's
happened?
passing out.
Wait,
tried-
what happened?
If
I
I,
wanna-
feed her a berry, by the way, is she fine?
She eats the berry, but she's kind of stable. She's not dying, but
Wait, what happened?
What did
They
I
killed
do?
a fairy.
Why'd you? Oh my god.
We didn't actually mean to.
she's
So-
just unconscious. She's not dead
So
yet.
what all did I miss?
I like the
Uh,
we she's using.
A magical bomb went off.
Oh, fun.
Stormy almost died. Like, I kid you not, like, died. Like,
If
permanent death.
That's pretty funny.
yeah, if Chase didn't use his reaction ability to reduce damage, I would have died. Like straight up.
Can I ask why I'm poisonous and just kind of like keep my hands very much to myself?
Who are you asking?
Is she still passed out? I think, Eleanor.
I thought you gave her the berry to help her.
Yeah.
Other pixies and sprites and fairies have come to look. Nosy little bitches.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Why am I poisoned? Why am I poisoned? I don't understand.
They'll start saying things. Lumpy, you hear them whispering and saying that sin is touched.
That
The hell
sin
is that?
is touched?
Yeah.
Or sin did.
She is touched.
Oh. Sin. I think they think you're crazy. You're touched in the head.
Sin, show me on the doll.
By the way, Peyton, is there any group you want to go with? Do you want to go with the old man group, or do you want to go to the gardens?
Or do you want to stay home? And
Or did
sleep?
you want to stay home and sleep, or go on your own adventure?
Funny enough, I need to go on my adventure because I need new armor.
Well, then you're going with the market with the old man.
Alright, I guess I'm
That
going with
means
the
you
old
have to
man.
go with the old man. They could go separate.
I'm here.
I'm not going with the old man, I'm going adjacent to the old man.
There's a group for that.
Fuck you, sonny boy.
What did I do?
Are the
Some things
are
are best
the
left to
fairies
themselves.
just like starting to kind of crowd around that area? or-
Corrupted. She's corrupted. She's corrupted. They all
Yeah.
begin chanting.
I think at this point I'm just going to kind
Oh.
of push into the flowers
Sin,
a little
they
bit.
think
and
you're corrupted.
What do you
push
mean?
away.
Corrupted, and that's perhaps why your touch was so damaging.
I didn't do anything though.
Well, that's why I know you didn't mean to, but your touch was toxic to this fairy.
I don't get it.
Your touch was toxic to this fairy.
But I didn't do anything.
Your
Oh, shit,
touch
idiot.
was
You
toxic to
touch.
this fairy.
I'm gonna
But
be
I
honest.
didn't do
She's
anything.
not
No,
gonna get it.
listen.
Yeah. Leo, I'm gonna just kind of step forward and just kind of start swinging my arms around to try and force the fairies back.
I think we
They
should move
kind of
along.
they now begin to kind of go around in a circle, pointing at Eleanor. And it just sounds to you, Eleanor, you don't really understand what it's saying, but Lumpy, you understand that it's just saying, "She's corrupted. She's corrupted."
Yeah, I've relayed that message. Sin, they say you're corrupted, and I trust them.
I don't
Actually,
know
when
what
they're
that
going around a circle, they're
means.
going ah ooh ah ee ah.
Get out.
Like how the animals were corrupted back on Jurassic Park Island.
But I don't have like
That's it.
8 eyes.
Maybe it's a process. Maybe you will have 8 eyes.
She says while looking at you with 10 eyes.
Wait a minute. That's probably a bad. Maybe we should go tell the others about this.
I think it's a good idea. I think we should move along. But first, the ghost tour.
I'm not going on that. I'm gonna go tell the others what we've learned. Runs off to find them.
Oh, you know how to find them?
She does not.
Is anyone following her?
Well, yeah, I'll
Follow
follow
her
her,
where?
but
She can
I
handle
also don't
herself.
know mine.
They keep circling around you until you leave, starting just yelling that you're corrupted.
All right, let's skedaddle, gang. What do you think?
You're going on a ghost tour. I already ran out.
Yeah. No, I'm saying to the rest of the gang that are here in the gardens. Let's say we move along.
By the way, can you guys hear me? I'm just wondering.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Huh?
My mic has been having issues. So.
Oh.
We can hear you just fine. Whether or not we're ignoring you is a different matter.
So I'll nod at you, and then just spit out nasty bugs.
The Fae are.
Little
They're,
bastard.
I liked the one that I met and then I heard it. I'm gonna be really depressed about this for a while.
Hurt a single fairy knight, like blew up 2 different towns.
That's the second time you've blown up, son.
Yeah, every town I go to, something blows up. It's fucking.
Wait, you called the magic bomb?
Yes.
Idiot.
God.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot that you blew up the fucking gnome guy.
No, he blew himself up. It was just preceded by.
Jake handing him a
Jake
bomb.
I just
handing him
delivered
something.
the bomb.
Well, no, to be fair, you delivered him a package and you didn't know what was inside of it, and then he opened it up and it exploded.
It wasn't a package. I just gave him the cool crystal because I was trying to get 50 gold.
You're right.
And he's like,
But
here,
I'm saying it.
gold. And I'm like, cool. And then it blew up, and I was like, oh my lord. Why am I a terrorist?
Wait,
You were
what
just the
crystal?
messenger.
The mucus crystal that blew
Oh,
up
yeah.
and poison sprayed it.
Yeah.
All I do is cause explosions.
Also, what a fucking idiot. The first thing he does is like, I wonder how this reacts to poison spray. The worst spell in the game.
It's the acid splash.
No, he said poison spray.
Yeah, his last words were poison
No,
spray.
I said acid splash is the worst
No.
one.
Oh,
Poison spray is worse. Poison spray is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
What about true strike?
Poison spray
okay,
still worse.
no, True Strike is the worst. It's so bad.
It's really bad.
I'll
True
get
Strike's
you
so
next
good.
turn.
3.5 too.
So again, I'm running out. I don't know what anyone else is doing. Just trying to get us back on track because I have to go to bed in like 30 minutes.
They're throwing tomatoes at you. No, I'm kidding.
I feel like this has kind of killed the mood for a ghost tour, at least for me. So I'm gonna go to bed.
What time is it?
Yeah, isn't it? We got here like 2.
I'm gonna start getting ready for bed.
Yeah, what time is it? What do you get ready for bed?
By the time you'll leave the gardens, it'll be 8.
Holy shit! How long
AM
is
or
it?
PM?
Because it was in the evening, and he said we only had a half hour before the gardens closed.
Yeah, all right. Well, if you're going to bed, I'll go start trying to
How long
find
do you think you guys stayed with the ER?
Chase, when you left, did you announce where you were going?
No.
All right,
Okay.
well, in that case, I'll just sort of look around for where everyone else is.
I thought you were following me.
Alright.
That's where you were doing
out of town while you guys were going towards another group, followed by an old man. Or
you're
led
sprinting
by an old man. Are headed to the market.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee then. I'll be right back.
Thanks, Talon, but you don't have to tell us that.
That wasn't
Alright.
a Talon voice, you dumb
Shut
bitch.
Shut the
you.
fuck up, Oberon. Voice of creation, shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Yeah, more
Blasphemy.
like voice if I don't want to fucking hear it.
Alright, so, market team, how y'all doing? How's it going? What's up?
I don't know. You tell me what's going on in the market here.
I
Leo.
want to hold Roland's hand.
All right, we're holding hands.
Yeah.
Gaylords.
Whoa.
Alright, as you guys arrive to the market, the market is still pretty busy, because you guys arrived pretty, not early, but early enough. But it's still busy enough. There's still most of the normal shops are pretty much open, but anything like specific needs are probably closed by now. Those are to be done usually in the morning.
I want to
No,
buy. I'm here for one thing only.
Booze.
I just want to buy some kind of trinket.
A trinket.
I have
Yeah.
a trinket.
Any kind of trinket. It doesn't matter what kind of trinket you're looking for.
Well, I want one that I'd like.
Okay.
There's something I can buy to increase my health
well.
or my AC.
Not that I'd like, but
You take the mage armor spell, Stormy.
Oh my goodness! Hold on, I found a dog.
yeah, Mage Armor is a very good spell. Some would say required.
All right. Well, there's an old woman. You're led. People keep telling you if you're looking for trinkets, you should go to Old Maggie.
Yes. New wife.
What do you mean new?
Level is mage armor.
Like 1.
What happened to the last wife?
I murdered her.
Oh God.
1 or 2. Mage armor or shield. Those are 2 good spells.
I'll give you a hint, Peyton. I'm an ASMR. I live a little bit longer than most humans.
I know you do. Fool that you are, I know a decent amount of things.
Not anymore.
So you go to Old Maggie's?
Mhm.
Alright, Old Maggie's, her kind of booth is more of her just sitting on the floor, clutching a gnarl staff / walking stick. All her goods are on mats on the floor, or cushions and things like that.
What's she got?
Anything I'm supposed to say. For trinkets, she's got a set of cards that depicts elemental creatures. She's got a palm-sized mirror in a copper frame. She has got a signet with a hippogriff on it. She has a coin that, if you spin it quickly enough, it shows a picture on one side of a fish, and then the fish being picked up by an eagle.
I want that.
Okay.
How much for the coin?
5 silver.
Well, I'm afraid I only have gold pieces, but
I have change.
Wonderful.
And she'll hand you back 5 silver. And she wraps it up in this cute little cloth and hands it to you.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'll put that in my coin. So that's all I wanted to do in the market district. I'm gonna go ask a guard, probably. Do you have a library here? And if so, where is it?
The library is on the higher level of the city, but it'll be closed.
Very good. Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
So, yeah, I'll just find a place to stay at for the night.
Okay.
Preferably near the library, actually.
Alrighty. What about the rest of you goons that were following him? Just follow him straight to hell?
I would
I'm here
actually
for
like,
armor.
and I'd like to sell a crossbow and some bolts.
Why would
Okay.
you sell those bolts? We could use them.
Does
Don't
anyone
shoot
have
arrows?
a crossbow?
I have a
that- or
crossbow. I
proficiency?
have a light bow. Light crossbow.
Well, you can have those bolts then. 'Cause I don't need them. There's 15 of them.
Hey!
In that case, I'd just like to sell a crossbow.
Alright.
Where did you get this crossbow?
Yeah, I don't remember if you were here for whenever I murdered again.
No, I do. This was me being a like
You're
nudge.
not here.
Yeah, but I'm being a nudge. I'm allowed to be a nudge when I wanna be.
Fair enough.
The hell's a nudge?
Annoying.
Alright, for the crossbow, they'll someone will buy it for 5 gold pieces. And then and they'll give you another 5 for the ammo.
I gave Stormy the bow or the bolts, so
Okay.
Yeah.
no need for that.
Then you can go
Yeah.
to hell.
Then you can go to hell. You can take your 5 for the crown. Okay, and then Peyton, what were you trying to buy?
Splint mail.
Splint mail.
I'm selling my old chainmail.
Alrighty. Alright, so you find someone. He says okay, so you're gonna chainmail. So did you want to do that? Did you want to do that? Do you have your receipt?
Do I have my receipt for my chainmail?
Do they give receipts?
If you have your receipt, we can do an exchange, and that way you only have to pay the difference.
Yes, I do have my receipt. I carry all my receipts on me. How'd you know?
Of course, excellent. All right.
How you know the DM works?
All right. So for the split, it'll just be 150.
150. We take those. All right, and now go fucking find somewhere to sleep for the night.
Alrighty.
Yeah, like that, but less annoying.
Jesus.
Alright. Okay, so you did that. Anyone else doing anything? From the old man group?
Any places that sell magic bow or not bows, staves?
That sounds like
Roll me perception.
Where's perception? There it is.
Okay. From the market, you see down like the away of a not well lit alley. You do see a sign that says
No muggings here.
no muggings here. No, that you see Magus's magical items and wares. But at least at the market, you don't see any magical staves. Just regular staves, boas, and things like that.
I'm following Roland. I want to buy some magic stuff.
All right, well, we will go to that shady shop then.
Stormy, correction to you were almost murdered. You've been murdered.
What?
Nothing. Correction to you almost died. You're about to die going down. Robin's taking you down a shady alley.
Oh my god, Roland's gonna kill me like he killed the person before.
Oh my god.
No one knows about that here.
My god. Can't wait for that. Anyway, all right. The shop is open. The open sign is there.
All right, well, I'll go inside.
What are you buying? 37?
Welcome. Welcome to Magnus's shop. How may I help you?
Kill Jester.
What?
Dear Jester.
Hey, Jester.
But steel's heavier than feathers.
What are you looking for today?
if you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
Would you?
Kill Jester.
I'm looking for a magic staff. Nothing in particular, just want to see your wares.
I have some wonderful magic staffs here. Take a look. And he pulls out a large case. And he opens it's like a giant briefcase. It's the length of the table that he's there. It's the length of the counter. He opens it, and there are about 8 different staffs, each very unique, with unique symbols and things on it.
He opens it, and there's a bunch of guns. He goes, wrong case.
They're all loaded and aiming at you.
From what you're saying, this might seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck.
Well, I have a
But it sure
question.
is.
For who?
Just anybody that knows the answer. On the sheet of which your spells is on, what does the circle mean by the spell names?
What
Do
is
we have-
your
that's what I
favorite
have
color?
Yeah,
What
whether
the-
it's prepared or not.
Okay, thank
You're a
you.
sorcerer, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You have spells and I have prepared.
Yep, yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah. And, okay. Interested in any of them? Lass. Lad. You're a lad.
I am a lad. I'll point at the third one in the case. What does this do?
The one you pointed at is an obsidian staff with a crocodile head at the top. So that's one. It allows you to communicate to the insect life. And to
Crocodile head.
I don't know. And to some extent control. You can only use this ability a few times per day.
What do the others do?
Okay. Alright, hold on a second. Where's my list? Okay. Alright, so the first one, it is it looks like it is made of wood in the way that it kind of wraps around itself like a gnarled branch. But it is a bright red. This one just adds a secondary fire damage to your attacks if you melee with it. The second one, it is an odd looking staff because you wouldn't really think you would hit someone because it looks like it's made of glass. It is the shape of a very long elated lily. And he says that it allows you to cast the spell Misty Step once per day.
I know how to do that.
So the third one was the crocodile head one. The fourth one is gonna be a what looks to be a plain regular staff, except for the constant blinking and rotating eye on the top of it. He says that it is cursed, and he's not sure what it does because no one's ever attuned to it. Because that one requires attunement. The fifth one.
You should buy the cursed one. Just saying.
Only good
I-
things come from curses.
I
I
didn't
love
even hear
cursed
what it
items.
was. I just know you should attune to it. Only good things can come.
I love cursed items.
Sounds
Join
like
Mitchell's campaign.
The fifth one looks
Cursed
like
is fun.
a long mallet. It looks kind of like a long mallet. At the very top, it has two little like angel wings on it. He says this one gives a little bit of a kick. It will knock back certain creatures a certain distance. The sixth one looks to be it's a little odd because it goes up like a normal staff and then it splits into two. And he says it just allows you to hit a second target nearby. The seventh one, there's 8, right? Yeah, 8. Seventh one is a stick with a skull with shamanic runes on all over it and feathers dangling from here and there. Hitting people with this hits them. It heals them for the damage done.
Wait. So you
Yeah.
wouldn't use it on enemies?
Yeah, but you have to land the hit on your ally.
Just whack your friends on the head to heal them.
You'll be fine. I'm a doctor.
It's like when Theo used to firebolt people and knock them out. So he could
You mean
heal them
kill?
more.
You mean kill them?
That's right. He was dead.
All right. And then the 8th one, it is you can't see its base, but you just see that it is covered from head to toe in vines. And he says this one allows you to cast, what is it called? I think it's called it's not rampant growth, it's a fucking Hearthstone. Oh god.
Rampant growth? That's a magic card.
Is it? Isn't that a
Yeah,
Hearthstone?
wild growth is the Hearthstone.
Wild growth is the Hearthstone one.
Oh my
Entangle?
god. It allows you to cast Entangle, that's a spell.
Oh, I can already do that.
Alright, bitch. Fine. What the fuck? Fuck you too. Alright, so those are your options.
Oh, that's a toughie now.
Come on. Cursed one.
I like the one that allows you to hit 2 people.
Honestly,
like the
I'm trying to decide between that and the whacking on the head to heal.
Why not buy that one, and then get like the cursed one maybe for free or something?
Buy one, get one off. Did you ask about any sales or coupons?
Oh yes, do you have anything on sale, good sir?
The cursed one's
The
free.
We're trying to get rid of it. We'll sell it for pretty much free if you buy anything else.
Huh.
Buy one, get one free is a scam.
Buy one, get one free is not a scam. How do you think I ended up with so many wonderful books?
Ooh, that's
No, I mean, selling the cursed item for free.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that
a
might be a
scam.
scam.
Yeah, that's a
That's not a
scam.
scam. That is
But
not a
something
scam.
good can come from it.
Don't know about that.
Wait, you never know. I will go ahead and buy the stuff that hits 2 people.
Alright. Okay.
We got enough healing.
Mean bitch where? I'm kidding. Okay, hold on. I have the prices on a different list. Just loading.
Okay, I gotta ask Cam, what the hell is your mic doing?
What?
It's like it keeps going like.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Alright, he
Nah,
sells
yeah,
you that.
apologize. I almost don't know why it's doing it.
Alright, he sells it to you for.
Maybe he has a fan in the background?
He sells it to you for a gold piece.
Nah, that's it then.
For a gold piece?
A gold piece, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about these prices, but I'll just say what it says on the page. Right.
Okay.
And he asks if you want the curse staff. Free of charge.
Why not?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes, good choice.
Hey, Jake, remember how you're always like, man, I hate Sid and the fact that he was a dumbass scientist?
Yeah.
Now you're the dumb.
Yeah,
I
you're an
hated
idiot.
Sid because he was pretty much suicidal and always chose like the worst possible thing. My love for
You still
cursed items
choose the-
transcends characters.
You're
That's
right.
true.
You still
What was
choose the
first
worst
guy?
possible thing.
The first guy, I forgot his name, but the Dragoon, he liked cursed items.
Yeah, he had an evil hand. That was badass. Can I get an evil hand? I need a new one.
BRB.
I needed
You
to like
can
try to,
only
like,
get the great, the off-brand, and only give you an evil foot. Sometimes
Can I
it
get,
makes
like-
you trip.
2 evil hands. That'd be great.
They grab a hold of your dick and rip it off. Ah!
I'm playing as a lady this time.
They grab hold of your vagina and rip it off. Nah!
Revealing a dick underneath.
Anyway, what about
What
you,
else?
young lass?
What
Are
else
you
is in
interested in
your
it?
store?
Everything. Anything and everything. They're all mostly in cases, and they're all labeled, but he said he could grab them. Just say what you're looking for.
What? Can you, give me the list? Because I don't really know. I'm kind of just window shopping, Leo.
For any weapon, rings, amulets, singlets, scrolls.
Oh, can I look at the rings?
Here you go. He grabs a box and he opens it, and inside are 4 different rings in a smaller box, I guess.
Okay, what does each one of them do?
Okay, for the rings. The first ring, it is a ring. It is a completely black ring. The only color on it is white skull on its face.
If you put it on, it instantly kills you.
Putting this on allows you to cast Speak with the Dead once per day.
Oh.
Boyfriend's not opening up to you. Kill him.
Okay, I'm back.
Kill him and then
What?
speak with him.
Hey,
That's the second one, too.
since I'm going to
The second
bed
one.
soon, can I buy things next?
Are you at the markets?
Well, I assume I ran around everywhere looking for these guys.
Remember, this one's
Oh.
in the shady back alley, but
Not
Yeah.
there.
Okay. So let me just finish with these rings. Okay. The next one, it is a bright green one with what appears to be just kind of like a colorful tree, a rainbow tree. The leaves are all rainbow colored. It allows you to cast Prismatic Spray once per day.
Is that a good or bad spell, D&D crap?
What?
Prismatic
I
spray.
believe it's all right. I think it
Oh,
can
that's a
let you
good
stun
spell.
opponents.
I like that spell. I like
You can also
all
stun
the
teammates, though.
prismatic spells.
They're kind of goofy.
Yeah,
the
if I
next
remember,
ring.
it's kind of like sleep, but it has more varying effects.
Oh.
Okay. The next one has
Wait, prismatic
It-
spray?
Yeah. It has a similar effect to sleep, but instead of putting them
Wait, yeah,
it
hold
make
up.
crazy.
I think I might have said the wrong spell.
That's a 7th level spell, Leo.
That's not
yeah,
the right
that's the
prismatic.
one. That's the one that can do like 20d6.
What is the
damage
small?
if
What is
on-
the small colorful one called? Is it
Color
color spray?
Color
That's
spray.
color spray, not
What
prismatic.
does color spray do?
Jesus Christ, Leo.
You take out a big thing of paint, you shake it up, spray it up.
You can like blind people.
Yeah,
With
Oh.
colors. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, a dazzling. Yeah, it's a first level illusion.
mhm.
Is that a good spell?
It's okay. I mean, I really like it.
It's an okay spell, but like it's kind of you'd have to like if it takes up a slot. But since this is a ring,
Alright, what's the last two rings? Real quick?
oh yeah, okay. The last two rings. There is a blue. There is a blue ring with a fish on it. It allows you to breathe underwater.
Oh, that's actually real good. Alright, last.
And then the last one, it is a purple ring that depicts a starry night, and it allows you to cast. Where'd it go? It allows you to cast a spell. Hold on, I have to free fucking find it. I had it listed here. It allows you to cast Wish. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, nice. It's a low
Yeah.
level spell.
But only at first level.
Oh my god.
It allows you to cast Wish once, but you instantly kill your entire party and yourself
It lets you cast wish, but you can only wish for death.
for yourself.
And even
It
then, it
allows
won't
you-
come
oh.
true.
It allows you to cast. It allows you to cast fairy fire. Once per day.
Ooh.
Eleanor can do that with her hands.
Hmm.
Can you skip to Eleanor while I just
Yep.
decide? Because I want to do more shopping. I want to see more options before I buy, but I want to
Alright.
make sure Eleanor's able to.
Eleanor, what are you looking for, dear?
Oh.
Alrighty.
Well, I was looking for them, but do I find them?
No, they're. And you said you weren't looking in the dark alley.
Well, how would I know to look in a dark alley? That's such a weird
Exactly.
place.
That's what I'm saying. You don't find them.
So then I'm gonna go. All right. Well, I need better equipment. Specifically, I would like better daggers.
Ooh, stinky daggers.
So I'm gonna look for a place that sells good daggers, possibly enchanted ones, so I don't have to pick them up.
Enchanted ones.
If I throw them, I don't want to have to go get them anymore.
Returning daggers.
Returning daggers. Unfortunately, that's kind of like enchanting and magic. Most of those shops have closed for the evening, but you do find a shop that sells sharper daggers. I guess like better quality daggers.
I'll wait until the morning and go to bed.
Okay.
Okay. And with
How much
that,
is-
I'm also
how much
going to
is
go
a,
to bed here.
Room at the inn cost, by the way.
These are 4 silver.
Man, these are
Okay.
fucking expensive ass rooms. Holy
Nothing if you're an entertainer, idiot.
Idiot boy.
I'm just a humble sailor.
God, dude, I am saving so much fucking money. I'm so smart.
Give me your fucking money.
I will. This time I'll be nice and I'll say, Talum, I'll pay for you since Talum followed me.
Who are you?
Thanks.
Damn, you get blown up once, have fairies laugh at you, and you're like a completely new person.
Nah, she's still an asshole. She just likes Talum and wants Talum to like her, but she's having a lot of difficulty.
Only refer to me as quiet.
What if we kissed in the middle of the tavern?
What if we kissed it during a fireball?
Okay, she's not trying to make out with her.
What
She
if I
just
put-
wants her
what
to
if
be
I
her
push
friend.
Unless.
What if I put my Minecraft bed next to yours?
That's so intimate.
Okay, well, on that note, good night, everybody.
Oh, no,
Good
no.
night.
Good night, good luck, and good night.
Mentally prepare yourself for tomorrow.
Yeah, remember all, it's 1 p.m. tomorrow who are coming, and you all have the address from last time. Good luck.
Before you hit the hay,
I
do you
don't have
mind
the
just
address from next time.
What's
resending
happening?
Can you say that again? That was like 4 voices.
Don't worry about it, Elnor. I'll send it.
Alright,
Thank you.
great. We're having a
happening?
game day tomorrow.
Oh,
Or
Yeah.
a game
good
after.
luck. Hope you beat fucking Jake's ass, Elmer.
Last time I lost one game, and it was the sheer RNG game.
Yeah, I still hope she beats your ass. It'd be
I
funny
was
as hell.
I was popping off every game. Every game. I was so smart.
He did
You need to
really
be
well,
taken down a peg. Or
but I did
three.
really well at, rolling dice.
Yeah, you won the game that is all the rolling dice. I
I feel like-
out-pirated you. I out.
Yeah, but I'd
Everything
never
else.
played your pirate game before.
Yeah, but I should.
Anyways, moral of the story,
You're
I have
tired,
better
then
RNG
go
than
to
him.
sleep.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Good night.
Sleep tight.
Here. There you go.
Doesn't mean we're going back to me?
Yeah.
Alright, so he has rings.
I'm good for the night.
Yep.
So.
What else?
Any weapon, pretty much any simple weapon, enchanted, and he has a bunch of accessories like necklaces, rings, amulets,
Okay, can we see the neck pieces?
neck pieces. All right. He has 2 chokers.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. One allows you to. One of them allows you to cast Shocking Grasp. And you can only cast this 3 times per day.
Okay.
And the other choker allows you to breathe underwater.
Okay, what's the price difference in the ring and the choker?
The ring and the choker. The price difference is a whole gold.
Okay, how much is the ring?
The ring sells. It says here. The ring sells for 4 gold. And the choker sells for 5 gold. According to this list.
Okay. And they just allow you to breathe underwater? There's no
Yeah.
time limit?
Nope.
Okay, alright. What's the other choker?
The Shocking Grasp one.
Oh, okay. Well, is that the only neck pieces?
Those are the 2 chokers. Do you want to look at the amulets?
Yes, please.
Right. For amulets, he has 3 amulets. Okay, he has an amulet that on it just depicts it is just literally pretty much like a knife. Like the whole shape of it looks like it would sheathe a knife.
What do you have there, Calico? A knife!
No.
Right. This one he says it is cursed.
Next. I don't want to hear about it.
It is cursed. You have to attune to it. It allows you to cast the command spell twice per day. At the cost that you have to also make the saving throw or follow your own command.
Next.
Which I thought was kind of goofy. The next amulet is a kind of it is in the shape of a leaf. It is green and has a beautiful green emerald in the middle.
Ooh.
It allows you to speak with plants.
Right. Next, please.
Okay. And the last amulet depicts it is just in the shape of a snowflake. It has a bunch of turquoise gems all around, and it allows you to cast oh god, defense actual spell because I know what that is.
Welcome back.
It allows you to cast Sinlock Snowball Swarm once per day.
Snowball Swarm. Hell yeah.
Don't know what that does.
A flurry of magical snowballs erupt from a point you choose within range. Each creature in a 5-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d6 cold damage on a failed save.
Oh my! Stop that!
Think of Nunu Snowball.
Alright, what's the name of the spell?
Snillox Snowball Swarm.
How many times a day?
Once.
How much does it cost?
He's selling it for 4 gold.
What the fuck?
Alright.
His prices are inflated.
Inflated?
What?
Alright, what other items does he
We're gonna
have?
have a serious discussion about your magic item prices.
These aren't mine.
You should probably make some.
Okay.
Where are you getting these?
What the
Tumblr.
So far, I want to buy the underwater breathing ring and the snowball amulet.
Wait, where are you getting these prices from?
I find these on Tumblr. Just people just throwing out ideas and then trying to say prices.
What the fuck?
Alright. Another item. How much is the fairy fire ring?
Okay, so that's from a different one. The fairy fire ring. The fairy fire ring costs 9 gold.
Oh, big spender!
Hold on.
Christ, you could go Christmas shopping for your whole family and get enough magic items to bring down an empire. God damn. What the
So
fuck?
it's
This is
9
the
gold?
worst time yet.
Alright, how much is the shocking grasp
That roast
choker?
that Theo sent to me the other night was very well deserved.
The shocking
Jesus
grasp choker
Christ.
is only, the shocking grasp choker is only 4 gold.
Wait, what?
Please, Jake,
Did you say there's a
please.
shocking grass choker worth 4 gold?
Yep.
How much is the color
fuck are these
splash or whatever it
prices?
is?
Color spray.
I haven't been paying attention.
The color spray is 8 gold.
Okay.
You're fucking stupid.
Leo, can I go back to the market because I only bought a trinket because I thought your magic items had sane prices.
I bought armor that raised my AC by 1.
So I
For
bought
150 gold in my old armor.
I bought the color spray,
been
the
buying this
underwater
shit.
breeding ring, the fairy fire ring. I
You
also
could
bought
spend
the
that
shocking
150
grasp.
gold on a necklace that gives you 3 suits of armor on top of the current one.
Okay, so I bought the shocking grasp
I'm
choker,
tilted.
the amulet of the snowball. Okay, what other items? So that's so far 29 gold I've spent.
Hey, Leo, you're an idiot.
This is okay.
Also, parrot.
Also,
Leo?
parrot.
After this campaign, I'm going to, or not after this campaign, after this session, I'm going to drag you into your own private room and I'm going to break your knees vocally.
What other magic items are there?
Wait, what else do you want?
Okay, is there any, like, not armor, but just, like, robes?
Robes? Yes, they're robes.
Okay, alright, tell me the robes.
A nice looking robe is 200 gold pieces.
Okay.
This one that's enchanted with the ability to cast wishes is like 3 silver.
Okay, there is a magic robe that is considered light armor. Light
No,
armor
I
for
can't
myself.
wear any. I thought. Can
It's
I wear
considered-
light armor?
Pretty sure you can wear light armor. I feel like everyone can wear light armor.
As a base sorcerer, no.
No? Oh shit. Well,
I need no armor stats.
Alright then. Let me see. Okay. Okay. There is a robe. Okay, this is a different person talking. Okay, this robe is embellished with pictures with like the symbol, the signia of a phoenix on the back. Okay? It goes for 135 gold, and it gives you fire resistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wild.
And the other one has the light armor tag.
Okay, what other items do you have for sale?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for magic items.
This is a magic shop. Everything in here is magic.
No, but like
Buy a wing that
signets.
buy a ring.
Signets.
Buy
Show me
a
signets.
ring that lets you
Probably
cast
let you-
wish. It'll probably
You
be
can probably
5
buy out
gold.
a shop for 125 gold.
Buy
I
a
showed you all the-
major
all the
level.
rings.
Buy a deck of many
question.
things. It probably costs 5 cents.
How does this guy make money?
I don't know.
Can I buy the
In
speak
is
with
up.
plants too?
4 silver a night, by the
Sure.
way.
Okay, how much was the speak with plants?
Here's sweet. Hold on. Sweet with plants.
Brace
Sells
yourselves.
for.
How many of these?
15 cents.
Yeah, these all require attunement, right?
Yeah. They all require attunement, except. Get this: the shocking grass choker does not require attunement.
Wait, so
How
why
much is the speak with plants?
The speak with plants is 6 gold.
Wait, but why do the other ones that let you cast spells not?
I don't know.
Why do they attune, but this one?
I didn't make these rules.
Okay, what's the signet?
You have the power.
No, instead you just decide to use them like.
I know I wasn't prepared this week. I'm never prepared for any of these weeks, but extra not prepared.
You know, seeing that people enjoy your sessions, I think I have hope that no matter what I do in my session, people will say it was good.
Yeah, pretty much.
I really let the standard drop so low that anyone can just knock it out of the water. So you're welcome.
Not out of the park, but out of the water.
Out of the water.
See, this is why Leo's just the best DM. He
Alright.
doesn't even know the right sayings.
Make up shit sayings to go with his shit prices. God, I'm so.
I
guilty.
need answers, Leo. Signets, go.
Don't
What?
encourage him,
Signets-
Stormy.
Signets are rings, aren't they?
They're fancy rings with symbols.
You're a
You
little
said
fancy.
signets and you said rings. You said them as
Well,
two
a signet,
separate
a
things.
signet's
in
just
your
a
list.
symbol.
Yeah. It's usually
You
a
can have signet rings.
but yeah.
Oh.
But that's
Give
just
me
a
your
ring with
cat.
a signet on it.
Give me your categories, Leo. What are they again? I've already bought all your rings except for the skull one. What are your categories?
Okay. So they had the row. It's just everything. Like he has a bunch of boxes. He has more in the back stock. Like, what are you looking for?
I just want magic items. That's why I need a list. I need a list of things.
Gone out the window.
Oh, I just have a list of like what do
Along
you
with
want? Like
800 magic
Okay,
items.
do you have
magical
any?
weapons?
No, I don't want any magical. Okay,
Here,
maybe
I've got this handgun.
Oh,
I'll
so
give
what-
it to you for a copper piece.
God.
All
You buy
right.
me lunch, I'll give it to you.
If you give me a handshake, I will give you my entire stock. It's worth that much.
What should I get,
I don't
guys?
know how
What's
to
a good
fight.
item for a sorcerer? What should I be looking for?
Items that grant you extra spell slots or
Is there
items
anything like that?
that give you extra sorcerer points.
Specific for sorcerers.
As written, no, those don't exist, but that's easy enough to add.
After sitting still for 2 minutes, you get all your spell slots back. 1 gold piece.
No, Theo. No, not Theo. Sorry. What? Words are hard for me. Chase, that's wrong. It's 2 gold pieces, alright? Come on.
Also,
Cut him
Chase,
a little
come on
bit
now.
of slack.
That item sucks. It's as a bonus action you can get all your spell slots back.
Oh shit.
Here, this thing, you get to use it 10 times a day. You look at something, and then they just die.
Oh,
How
here's
much
an
is
amulet.
it? I don't know, like $1?
Here's an
$1.50?
amulet that gives you immunity to all damage. I'm
Hey,
willing to
can I
part with
see
it
the
for-
magic weapons?
If it's on
Sure,
a pretty
why not?
robe, it's 3,000
Magic
GP.
weapons for
On a ring,
40.
it's 2 cents.
What what
Oh.
weapon are you looking for?
You
Can
want
we look
fucking
at the
split mail,
daggers?
That's all your money. You want something that just
Yes.
kills the BBEG in one
Alright,
hit?
here
Nah,
opens- here opens
$5.
another chest or another case. Inside are 3 daggers.
Okay. What did each one of them do?
2 of them are cursed.
Okay, can I see the non-cursed one?
Okay. The third non-cursed one, it is constantly. You see it. It's just like he has it in what looks like to be like a jar, and it's just kind of floating. And he says it's constantly dripping poison.
That sounds cursed.
It still sounds cursed, dude.
It's not cursed because it doesn't do anything. You don't have to tune to it. It's a weapon.
So it's a dagger that lets me use poison. It poisons my enemy when I hit him with it.
Yeah.
How much is it? 10 cents.
How much is it, Leo?
It comes free with free proof of purchase. No,
It comes free with showing
I
up
have
to the
bought
section.
him anything.
10 gold.
It's 10 gold?
It's 10 gold.
Alright, I buy it.
All right.
Jesus Christ, Theo. I'm getting so angry. Names have gone out the window for me.
No 5. Only
I've just given
spent
up on names. I'm so
45
pissed.
gold here.
How many items do you have? Of the
I
magic
bought
variety?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How much did you spend again?
45 gold.
Wow, that's almost 7 gold an item.
Leo, what kind of medium armor?
How
is
much?
there?
Yeah, how much poison damage does it do with the slash?
If you do land a
It
slash,
actually
it does
sets the poison condition.
it does an additional D4 poison damage.
Wow, nice.
Medium armors. He says he only has 1 in stock.
Don't tell me it's cursed.
It is not cursed, no.
Okay. What does it do?
It allows you to cast the shield spell once per day.
What?
I'll take it.
Right?
How much?
That'll be. It costs at a low price of 25 gold.
Yo, I think some people want to kill you right now.
Not me.
This is entertaining.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm not worried. It's good knowing what sort of things this is going to be like.
Mitchell, can I get a discount on my sword in your campaign? That was 2,000 gold, buddy. That's too much.
Mitchell, I have like 6 magic items, and it's costing me most of my gold over the course of the campaign.
Can I see their quarterstaffs now?
I
well,
feel
welcome
cheated.
to Orivon.
Just look at the quarterstaffs.
Welcome to
Well, that
anywhere
was-
with fucking reasonable
Oh, that was
prices.
rolling. Never mind. I'll look. Do they sell crossbows?
Like Orivon's
Unfortunately,
pretty
he is
magical.
all out of
It's
crossbow.
not that goddamn magical.
Okay. Any shoes for Tabaxi?
Yes, he has the shoes.
I see the magic shoes.
Right. He's got these magic shoes. They
Magic
allow-
items just fall out of the sky in this fucking world.
They allow you to walk on
Fly
the
the
water.
sky.
Do
What?
they?
That's so
Yes.
inefficient. No, they are instead just literally everywhere in this world. They don't fly the sky. The ground is made of magic
How
items.
much are the water walking shoes?
15.
That's silver, just to make sure, right? Like,
It's
15 gold's pretty expensive. That's double digits.
Okay, that's the only pair of shoesies he has.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have any like gloves?
He's out of gloves, unfortunately.
Okay. Any? No robes besides the robe of fire resist for 130 something. Trying to think of what I can buy.
You can buy anything here for 5 cents or less.
Trying to.
Need no thing.
I go over the quarterstaffs again, please.
The quarterstaffs? Alright. So Robin bought that one and that one. Red one. that deals an extra fire damage to it. There's the glass one that casts Misty Step. There's the crocodile head one that allows you to talk and sometimes control insects. There's the mallet winged one that allows you to knock back things. There's the shaman looking one that allows you to heal people if you hit them, and the other viney one that allows you to cast Entangle.
How much is the viney one for Entangle?
That one costs 18 gold.
Alright. We got any magic hats?
Yeah, they're in the fridge.
Feel free to
yes.
grab whatever you want. They're not
Yeah,
worth
he
enough
has
to carry.
one.
Okay, what's the magic hat do?
He has the Helm of Telepathy.
Okay. Is it heavy armor?
No, it's just a like a helmet that you put on.
How much does it cost?
He will sell it to you for. He says it's a wondrous item, but just for you, he'll sell it at 35 gold.
Wait, what does this helmet do?
The Helm of Telepathy for 35 gold.
What?
Buy it today. If you call right now,
I physically, my brain is not processing this. It can't. It won't allow me to.
It basically allows you to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
I think we're all.
Do they have any
just got-
bracelets?
No, he does not have any bracelets.
I was like, man, I'm surprised we got 75 gold from the fucking
Alright, let me see.
royalty. You think
couriers.
they'd pay more. Turns out, nah, this is enough to buy 8 magic item shops. So that's why they gave us this much.
Yeah, it's a fortune.
Alright, Leo.
That's my aim.
So I am buying, as well as everything I've already purchased, I am buying the water walking shoes, the entangling quarterstaff, and the helmet of telepathy.
Okay.
I am giving the man a total of 113 gold.
Right, he happily takes it. Anything else I can help you find?
Ooh, any interesting trinkets?
Trinkets? He has one trinket.
Hey.
Okay, what is it?
He just kind of has it in a single box. He says this is a very odd trinket in that, in the case of your death, instead of you departing, your soul goes into the trinket.
How much is it?
Yeah, how much?
10 cents.
This one actually costs 100.
Okay, I'll take it.
Just make sure to attune to it.
How do you tune to things?
Want to be a lich? Give me the pocket change.
You spend an hour, like concentrating on the thing.
You want to be physically unable to
This
die
one
because
is
your soul
actually
bound to the
100.
mortal plane? Nah,
Like 100 is like fucking out of the realm of possibility.
You guys remember when we were on the ship and we helped?
I'll make it so expensive
during
no one can.
storm, and what we got during the storm was 50. If we helped out during 2 storms, we could keep our soul from leaving this plane of existence.
Yeah, that's
Why would you want to do
I
that?
mean,
This
we
plane
just-
sucks.
Oh boy.
Alright, fun stuff.
Leo, you are something fucking else. Holy shit.
All right. Anything else? He begins to look at the clock. It is getting quite late.
No, I need to go to bed. Thank you.
All right. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Don't be strangers.
I'm like a little kid that just used all my allowance.
Except you got stuff to kill God with.
But then the responsible adult that didn't stop
Used
you.
all your allowance of $5 and managed to buy 6 rifles and 100 rounds of ammunition.
Right.
Okay, well, I did what I needed to do, so I guess either an inn or a temple, if there is one.
There are some temples in this town, yeah. There is a temple. It's a major city, so there's a temple for each god. As he kind of leads you guys out, he walks and he slams the door. As you turn to look at the shop, you see that the shop is gone, leaving just an abandoned old building. It looks exactly the same.
Wow,
as
it's
you
a
saw.
good thing we bought it from him before
You
it was too
sick
late.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
It
So
was
gets all
like-
the hype magic items. Everyone else can buy it at actually reasonable prices.
Hey, I almost died, okay?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I blame Leo, not you.
Yeah, no, you almost dying, sure, whatever. That's not an excuse for Leo having
Is it bad that-
retardedly priced magic items.
Is it bad that if I bought magic items, I would literally only want to pimp my dog?
No.
Whoa, come on, man, it's
Right.
fucked up.
That's literally the only reason why you have your dog. As
I
as
want
someone
that bunch
said,
of just
a
cool
dog
shit.
in a campaign for like a year. No, that's what you do with fucking
Equipped
money.
him with water walking
Shitty
booties.
longbow, and he's just got like
Yeah, see,
a ton of
Zeke
cool
is the
shit.
best character. What are you talking?
Sieg is a better character than Z.
Can I train my
I
dog
mean,
to use
tell
like
me
a
I'm
sword?
wrong.
No, you're
Um,
not wrong.
well,
You're
yeah,
absolutely.
after the release of Pokemon's Sword and Shield, yeah.
Holds it in his mouth.
Yeah.
Nods his head really hard.
Sith?
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Alright, so everyone goes to bed. If you find a temple, then you're for free. For silver.
Entertainer.
Or if you're a whore. Alright.
How long would it take to attune to that thing that doesn't let my soul leave?
All attunement is 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each attunement is 1 hour. You can only attune to things.
What happens if you have 3 things your soul goes to and you die?
What
And
do
you
you
attune
mean?
all of them. Does your soul
Congratulations,
split
you're now
into
a
3?
lich.
Oh, probably.
You now have 3 lives. Congratulations.
Every
They're
so
only a
every
third of the normal.
every time you die, 3 of you come back.
No, you just come back with a third of your hit points.
Oh, there you go.
3 of you come back with a third of your hit points and levels. Your
But
levels
then
are
they all
split into 3
attune
separate characters.
attune.
Yeah, that's optimal. You get 3 of you with a 30 level and a 30 hit points. Then you unattune to it except for 1, so each gets their own. And then you have
Okay,
3 of you walk.
so Robin, what are you doing, Robin? You're just attuning to it's called the soul trinket.
Soul trinket. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll hold off on the cursed staff.
Okay.
I'm gonna test something.
Okay.
No. Oh, wait. Alright. I keep switching back to this. I keep switching off of my character.
So so he had given you the dagger inside.
What?
He had given you the dagger that was still inside the jar.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you take it out of the jar, or like just gotta throw the jar at people? What's the tea?
That's the optimal way to use a
And-
dagger, I think. You
I was
put it
keeping the jar
back
in the jar until I go home.
Okay.
We're basically just chucking a jar of poison with something sharp in it at someone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're already.
Unfortunately, since it's
Is it just consistently
it needs
tripping
to be
poison?
ingested.
Well, it's inside the jar, and the jar is filled. So I mean, anything could be happening inside that jar.
Yeah, you just chuck it at their face, babe. There you
Just
go.
wait until an adult
to God
comes
they
and
inhale
tells
some
me
of
what to do.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So,
That's
and,
not
and,
bad.
are you doing anything else for the night, Stormy?
I'm just gonna rest at my church and read my Bible.
Hey, Mitchell, did you remember when you sold those cursed items to the entire party and they were like 50 gold each?
This reminds me of that.
Yeah, give or take, they're around there.
Yeah, I remember that. But what if they weren't cursed though? And were also cheaper.
You put on the choker and it
And were
shocks you.
also better.
I mean, arguably they aren't cursed, but It depends on your definition.
Arguably.
Yeah, it just
Right,
depends
Liam.
on your definition.
Yeah.
Sometimes they give you super fire powers.
doesn't leave this plane. It also never
Um,
leaves this little bubble.
For my notes, which ones require attunement?
All of them except for the shocking grasp one. He said
Okay,
require attunement.
thank you.
Right. So that is anything else? Any of the rest of you doing for the night?
Yeah, I'd like to retroactively buy some magic items.
I'd like
Yeah,
to sleep.
same.
I spend an hour before I go to sleep to attune to my water walking booties.
Okay. Alright, so as you begin to attune to the water walking booties, and you put them on, you kind of attune to them. The threading that keeps them together falls apart.
Oh no!
You totally got me, Leo. I thought you were.
Even if this was the plan the whole time, I 100% don't believe it was.
Yeah, I don't.
There's no way.
Wait, what?
It's just he started getting yelled at by everyone. He's like, oh, maybe. Oh.
What I missed?
Item broke.
Mhm.
Yeah, the water walking booties. Okay, I go bed.
Okay. Alright. And so everyone goes to sleep, and then nothing eventful happens in the middle of the night, and you wake up.
The poison dagger is actually just a jar. It's filled with Gatorade. Hey, at least I got Gatorade.
Uh-huh. So what's everyone doing? Good morning. What's everyone
I'm
doing?
getting breakfast. How much is it?
Library.
Breakfast will be 2 silver.
Yeah, man, go find
2 silver, sorry, it's 5 copper.
All right, I'm gonna buy some breakfast too.
Alrighty.
What
very-
kind of breakfast are we looking at, by the way? What is it?
Whatever your idea of extravagant breakfast is.
Got it. Just a mountain of mashed potatoes, like 600 pounds.
Extravagance.
My ideal my extravagant breakfast, huh? Well, 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip.
Hey, haven't seen you in a while. God.
All these extra muscles. I need more food now.
Haven't seen you in a while. Quote that guy at Jack in the Box whenever he sees me.
I haven't seen you in a while. It's only been
I'm glad you thought
15
the
minutes.
exact same thing as me, dude.
That's why I said it. I was hoping you know. Because that's what he says.
2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large cola.
Diet Cola, watching my weight.
God, that's always the funniest shit ever. Like the order with like 18 different things, and it's like in a Diet Cola. It's like, you're really dying, huh? That's gonna help?
Alright,
Think
so,
that fucking ship sailed.
alright. Where are you guys meeting up?
I mean, some of us stayed in the same inn, I presume.
That's true.
I want to go to the library.
Okay.
I look for God outside of the cave.
Don't we have a
If you
mission?
if you mention you're headed to the library, I'd probably join you.
Yeah, don't we have a mission?
Did everyone just forget about that?
No, I'm aware.
We can.
I just
get some
want to
stuff.
do some research real quick.
We can get some stuff done before.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you go into this queen's home, blow up her town center, her town square.
To be fair, she
Okay.
gave me the bomb.
Only one of us blew it up.
Yeah.
and then you.
Did any other things get
blood.
used, or was it just me getting strong but dumb and the explosion? Was that it?
No, Robin got a chariot.
The horse
A
died.
chariot? Hell yeah.
Yeah, she got the chariot and the horse, but then I blew up the horse.
Yep. Well, no more chariot.
Peyton,
Nice.
I was
Mhm.
shitting my pants though, because it was 30 damage, and Arlen has 11 HP.
Oh yeah, no, that's not great.
Luckily, Arlen's nuts and rolled a nat 20.
Yeah,
I rolled
that'll
a
do
9.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to make the saving throw because I was talking with my mother at the
Amateurs.
time. That's how you cheese. You just talk to your fucking. Have to have a talk with your family. You don't have to roll saving throws. Easy.
Wow, he's so smart.
It really is that simple.
Is there anything like super like notable in this town that's like it's like known or city I suppose that's known for aside from being the capital?
Capital and insurance.
It's known as being the capital. It's known for the queen, and it is known for its
Swindling.
swindling, and it's also known for its
It's Inn's extravagance breakfast.
Insanely low magic item prices.
no, it's known for its
Insanely high magic item
diversity,
prices.
but also this diversity comes as a double-edged sword as it causes a lot of tension between the older generation and the newer generation.
Got it. Boomers versus millennials.
Yeah.
God.
Isn't D&D supposed to be like escapism kinda? The fuck, man.
Fucking boomers.
Okay, so there's no like it's not like, you know, there's no like Eiffel Tower, effectively.
Oh, like a landmark? You're looking
Yeah,
for a
tourist
landmark.
attraction.
Yeah.
Tourist attractions, the gardens.
Gardens.
Okay. And I've been there and you know, Eleanor tried to kill the natives.
I'll go to the gardens.
I've
Nothing
already
better to
been.
do at this point, since someone wants to go do some fucking research, which means we can't leave here yet.
Is there anything I need to buy? Oh yeah, Leo, how much does 100 arrows cost?
20 arrows is 1 gold piece. No.
Got it.
5.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna buy 100 arrows so I have 126 and don't have to worry about them.
All right.
Man,
Fuck worrying about arrows. That shit sucks.
I'm buying 143. I said not buying 143.
How about
Because then you'd have
140?
169.
You're right. How much does 43 cost? 2 more gold and then, you know what, screw it, let's pay 3 gold.
I have 169 gold.
Nice, dude.
I have
Epic.
50 something.
I don't need to spend my money. Yet.
Actually, I'm gonna be big brain. I'm going to put this one saying I have 100 arrows, and I'm gonna make line break and another thing that's more arrows, but just says 69 arrows.
Are we gonna be leaving for that town soon?
I think we're going to probably at some point this day. Of course, we didn't make a plan because, you know, we don't do that.
Planning is dumb. And
And we go
wrong.
to the gardens and we go to shops and we're like, yeah. I'll
I
mysteriously
would
end up
try
in
and
the same
meet up with
place.
the party to make a plan.
Are there any like fancy longbows?
What do you
May
mean
as
by
well.
fancy?
I don't know, like
Like a well-made longbow?
yeah, well made or
Plus 1 longbow, $10.
plus 1 longbow.
15 cents.
We'll actually pay you to take it. No, I mean, I doubt there's like a magical longbow that's any good here. I mean, like, is there like
We'll sell this to you for -5 gold. Negative
like, a
gold. Yeah, we
shotgun?
give you 5 gold.
Is there a shotgun? Is that what you just said to me?
yeah?
No.
You know how
there's-
to use a shotgun? Do
No.
guns exist in this world?
No.
Man, this world's lame.
Is there anything I even need?
Mm.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna buy 25 gold pieces worth of rare herbs in the case of a wolf death. Because that's how much it takes for me to be summoned.
Yeah.
The animal companion. Okay, I'm good.
Alrighty. Anybody else? What is everyone else doing?
Trying to get the party to meet up so we can fucking talk about our plan.
Avoiding the party.
Yeah, that's about right.
Trying to find the old man.
After I go shopping, I will look for party members.
But I'll ask guards if they've seen an old man, and I'll follow whatever lead an old man is.
Jesus Christ.
Alrighty. Okay, so Chase, what are you looking for? What kind of research are you trying to do at the library? Chase and Mitchell.
I'm trying to learn more about our new magic deck acquisition.
Okay.
I want to see if I can't find out the actual contents of it.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look for like history books and whatnot.
Okay.
Is there anyone I can ask for like directions? See if they have anything on it, or am I just looking?
I mean, they kind of lead you down to magical items, and artifacts.
Right.
So you roll your search.
Oh, you're bad at this too. Says the person who has fucking brain damage.
I'll be right back.
Oops. Okay. It's kind of hard to find anything. You see it mentioned in different books, but nothing too concrete on like its like various effects.
All right, that's all I wanted. I'm not looking to research. Actually, we've been tasked to go to a town. Did we get the name of that town?
Oh, it's a town north of here.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can't find any information on just the land around the city, and if there are any dangerous creatures we should be wary of, or anything like that.
Roll another investigation.
This sucks. I don't want to roll investigation. Just kidding. I want to roll investigation.
Yes. You learn quite a bit of the surrounding area. You learn that the city itself is in a quite nice location, as there is a river that flows nearby, so it has a fresh source of water. It is easily defendable.
Good night,
There's many hills. Good night.
Good night. Good luck and don't die.
Being in the center, it has access to pretty much any location pretty quickly. But you do know that it does come with its own problems. To the south, there's usually a territory of, there's a wild tribe of lycanthropes that some tend to get bold and try to attack the town, but to the city, and most of the time they do.
To the south?
To the south, yes.
What's this city called?
The one you're in, Wee Ridge.
Yeah.
To the south, there's usually it's like a nomadic group of lycanthropes, but sometimes they get bold and try to attack the city. Towards the north, there is said to be a lot of necromancy and a lot of undead / constructs that were left behind by it's for some reason the north tends to brings lunatics and madmen and their creations, and sometimes their creations are just left to their own device.
Crazy people north. Devices? Like what?
What?
You said they had devices?
You said
Left,
left to their own
left,
devices.
left to their own devices. So sometimes there's just like a construct with no mouse.
Okay.
And other fun experiments. Okay. And then it just warns you that going towards towards the west, you'll find more dangerous flora that tends to overpower fauna.
Okay. And in the east, it's a wonderland. It's perfectly safe. Nothing wrong over there. I'm sure.
Good night, buddy. Love you.
Good night.
Good night. All right. Anything else you're looking for?
Nope. I think I've used enough time. Let me go see if I can't meet with everyone.
All right. And then Mitchell, what were you looking for?
Just kind of the history of the region or nation in particular, if I can.
History of the nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this great Google Docs given by our wonderful history writer and coordinator Jake Gyllenhaal.
I hate that guy.
Yeah. But I'll get, roll me investigation. See if I can facts. Did I give you by the way? Do you have access to the Google Docs?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least a few of them.
Welcome back, Jake.
See if this actually works. Oh, good, it does. It's not very high. Can you see the 8?
With the 8, you learned, some more, some just kind of like fun facts here and here about Wee Ridge and when it was founded and the principles. I guess the only noticeable thing that you did learn was that majority of the previous rulers were assassinated.
Well, given how fucking shit their security was.
Surprise, surprise.
All right. So I guess I'll try and find the rest of them as Chase was. If I can, just straight up follow Chase, then I'll do that. But...
Right. What about the rest of you?
There are other nobles here, right?
There are nobles, yes.
No, let's find the rest of the party. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to just group up with people.
Same.
Right. After a bit of wandering around, you all managed to meet up. And back at the town square where a fireball had taken place yesterday.
I wonder what they did with the horse body.
Oh, no, it's still there.
A light sprinkling of horse. Really,
so
really
we all
brings this
made
place
it to
together.
the town square? Including the old man? I missed if he was actually still in the library or not.
Everyone makes it after like 45 minutes. You end up.
Great. Sure hope someone else starts talking.
All right, people, what's the plan?
I'm Garmon.
Works for me.
All right, he's Garmon. That's his plan. What about the plan for the rest of us as a group?
Aren't
We Garmon.
We are not Garmon. You are Garmon.
Weren't we going to the wildlife problem?
Yeah, but are we going to do that now? How are we planning on solving it? We just gonna wander out into the woods around there and see what happens?
Why don't we could like ask
It's a town, right? That we're
Yeah.
going to.
It's like a village to the town. Village to a town.
ask the people in the village of what's been happening.
That seems like a good idea. See, that's a plan.
I did a bit of research about the up north where we're heading, and from what I've gathered, there are people there that are a bit more inclined to be lunatics, eccentrics, have some strange toys, maybe a bit of magic, so we should keep a look for that.
All right. So eccentric lunatics who have magic.
Well, not necessarily all of those, but
Well, does anyone have anything they still need to do here?
I'm all set.
I got what I needed.
Well, it sounds like everyone is set. If anyone has any issues, speak now or don't bitch about it later. All right, let's start heading out. Sound good to everyone? All right, sounds good.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up from me.
Start heading north then.
Alrighty. Okay. So the town itself is only a half day's travel.
Oh. Great. What's the village name?
The village's name comes. It is Gannett. It has like two N's.
Gannett. Got it.
Ganondorf?
Ganondorf? Oh no.
Karma?
You just walk up to the
But
village
Karma
gates,
gets
it's your door.
One gets flung off screen. Game.
Gay.
So Garmon's just one of the Pokemon items, right?
Pretty much.
I get to be another sword fighter because there aren't enough of those already. Good.
All right. And with that, we will end the session right there.
Wonderful.
Session, we fight God.
We can probably take him. We've taken a god before. A demigod.
Yeah, I mean,
That demigod was a little bitch, though, to be fair.
Who?
Not like a bitch.
You weren't.
As it's something that happened in Chase's campaign.
Our characters haven't fought gods, though.
And they don't need to.
gods would stand no chance.
Yeah, I'm going to end the recording there.
Lumpy will trick him with an illusion.
Man, pricing, huh? That's the angriest I've gotten about pricing in a while. Possibly ever.
I've never gotten angry about pricing until now.
Yeah, I think that's why I said possibly ever. I
Fuck
can't think of
you,
any other times I've
Leo.
gotten angry about pricing. Oh, you fucking want a ring of wishes? Here, what's it cost? 5 cents. And a kiss on the cheek.
It's like the Scholastic Book Fair. Bless you.
Don't
Thank you.
sneeze in my presence.
Sorry.
Smile.
Hey, Jake, why don't you just go suck your own dick somewhere else, huh?
I can't.
Oh, damn. It's
It's
unfortunate. No! Hey, Jake.
Hmm?
Play out, you little bitch.
Okay, I'll play for a little bit.
Holy fuck, it worked. I mean, yeah, it worked. Hey, Theo. Stay in there.
Theo's been gone forever. He's been replaced.
I don't think anyone can really replace Theo.
Not even Grebo.
Grebo's part of Theo.
Or is he?
No, he is.
Or
Yeah,
is he?
I wanted to
No,
play
he is.
Defenders, but Lumpy's not here anymore, so.
How come I wasn't invited to Dungeon Defenders? What?
Because you're gay.
Dungeon Defenders.
More like Dumpy.
What's Dungeon Defenders?
I don't know what
It's
it is
a
either.
You
tower
defend
defense
dungeons.
game, but you also like play as a character in it and shoot.
Like Balloon Tower
Oh,
Defense?
I think I've seen that one before. Isn't it, like relatively old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second
we're playing
one's
We're playing the second one,
more
but
recent.
Oh, never mind. I don't have that one.
Let's see. If I look up,
it's free. But
It's free.
But I heard it wasn't that good.
It's not.
I was enjoying it, but I don't think it's well designed. If that's what you're looking for.
How far in are you guys?
I think I'm level like 10, or
Yeah.
something like that.
No, I played it for a little while.
It's playable.
It's fun for a little bit, and then it's like, nah. It was like Warframe for me, but it wore thin far faster.
Mm-hmm. At least you didn't get dragged along for like several weeks by someone. You and I had that.
Mitchell speaks in a way that makes me feel like he has some trauma.
Let's just say there is good reason why.
I think Mitchell has trauma for literally any event in history.
Mitchell's that guy who like looks at anything and starts getting flashbacks. Yo,
Like,
Mitchell, have you seen that Nintendo's making this new, more portable Nintendo Switch? He's like, no.
Flashes back to Vietnam.
No.
Every time it's Vietnam.
Yeah.
My mother swallowed a Joy-Con and choked to death. Like, oh no.
But that one doesn't even have Joy-Cons.
Yeah, but
They're
it
just
still gives me a
attached.
flashback.
I'll be right back.
I want the turquoise one.
Hey Mitchell, you want a hot dog? My dog died from overheating. Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous.
Hey, Mitchell, would you like anything? I've never liked anything. It all makes me angry.
I can't believe you've done this.
Hey, man.
My dog used to like things before he got hit by a truck. He loved that truck.
Hey, man, is it cool if I call you Mitch? No.
He just got hit by like a little toy truck.
My brother's name was Mitch, and he was murdered in an alleyway. Oh, my God. I feel like Mitchell doesn't appreciate it when I just go, yo, Mitch, what up?
Does anyone appreciate anything you do?
No.
I appreciate he told me to buy a Switch and get Fire Emblem.
A genius is
Oh.
never understood in his own time.
Yeah. Hey, Jake, I'm probably gonna actually be getting a Switch and Fire Emblem tomorrow because I'm running some errands, a bunch of errands.
Are you finished with those errands?
It's so good.
What?
You finished
Also,
those
Mitchell,
errands?
if you're trying to talk right now, I think your mic's fucked up.
Yeah, it's messed up.
I'm just letting you know. But Peyton, I already beat it once. I'm on my second playthrough now.
Already?
He disappeared for days. What do you mean already?
He's actually behind schedule.
It was really good. I couldn't. I
He
actually
didn't
couldn't
disappear
put
for
it down.
long enough.
I actually could not put it down. It was so good. Oh my god.
I didn't want to sleep today. But I made myself sleep.
Peyton, I'll make a little admittance here. The other night, like 2 nights ago, when I went to bed, like early-ish, I was like, oh man, I'm actually gonna catch some Z's. It was because I was pretty close to the end. I wanted to finish the game, so I just went to my room and finished it. I actually only went to bed at like 5, but
Leo, did you see? You didn't hear. I put in the music.
So yeah. All right. Which house should I choose? Which ones are good?
Well,
There are 3 of them. Which is the good house?
Whoa, I can't tell you which house to choose.
All right. So
Our
let
house
me
in the
phrase that.
middle of our house.
What are the houses each good at?
Pick the
Wait,
one
I
in
don't
the
want
middle.
any spoilers.
Pick the one in the middle of
Never
the
mind.
street.
Let's go for it.
Peyton.
The one in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
in
there
the
you go.
middle of our house.
In our house. In the middle of our house. Okay, so Lumpy played the actual song yesterday. I'm like, oh, I got a version of that, and I played that, and he was sitting there for like a couple minutes, and he's like, oh, fuck you. Like, it just kept going,
In
our
the middle
house.
of our house. Our house.
She's looking for me. I see.
Our house.
But
In the middle of our. Sorry, continue.
Game's real good.
Game's really good.
Yeah.
Scale 1 to 10.
Scale of 1 to 10. I mean, I don't know if I can give it a fair judgment right now.
All right, so if I
Because there's a lot of recency bias right now, and I'm dumb hype
So
about
let's
it.
assume that I hate strategy games. Will I still enjoy it?
You love strategy games.
Like
No, I said let's
waifus?
assume.
I
Fucking
mean,
listen. Try and keep up.
maybe it's
dipshit.
pretty hype. Sorry.
God, you're so short and slow.
I'll be right
Keep
there.
up.
I sponge for you. Wait, I'm faster than Stonefist. What are you smoking?
So slow. Try and keep
Not
up.
anymore, motherfucker.
Oh shit!
I got the monk movement speed.
Wait, I still might be faster than you. I think I got barbarian moves.
Ah, shit. I have 30 now.
Yeah, I have 35 or 40, I think.
Ow!
I don't know.
You're a 5-year-old.
Are you kidding me? It's
You are
well known that
literally 1 foot tall.
it's well known that small children prioritize speed over literally anything else.
That's true. Ever
Dex
played
over
Kill and Half
strength.
on the Hill?
That's the thing. That was what defined if you were cool. Like
That's
from the-
that's true.
from the age like 5 to 12.
To
The coolest
50.
thing.
Yeah.
The coolest thing you could be is just fast. If you were fast, you were always picked early for capture the flag. Ooh.
I
And
mean,
that's like street cred.
I don't know, man. I think all the way into fucking being an old man, I think fast people are cool because they just move fast.
You know, being fast is sick.
What the fuck?
Leo, I'm going to send you a useful resource.
I wonder if it's how to. I wonder if it's an economy stat block.
An economy stat block? What is a monster?
Yo, what's that mean?
Alright, folks, I'm gonna call it a night. So good night.
Dumbass.
Have a nice night.
Yeah, good night.
Economy
You know
stat block. Oh yeah, the economy is CR23. It can at will cast inflation.
That's a pretty good one.
Just makes
Via
your gold
Kono
coins
Direct.
disappear as it attacks you.
Well, no, it would make your gold coins increase significantly, and then their buying power would go down.
So what? It just turns your gold coins into silver coins, and if it hits you again, it turns them into copper coins.
No, it would like double all the gold coins in like an X mile radius, and then that would just keep happening, which would destroy the local economy due to inflation. Inflation. Ugh. In the middle of our house.
I'm going to go grab some liquids to drink.
Okay.
So I'll be right back.
I'm going to go to the bathroom, so we both have something to gain here.
Wait. Okay, if you're going to the bathroom, just pee in a cup and give it to me, and I'll drink that. I don't like to waste.
Gross.
What? I don't like to waste. All right, we're back.
Oh, Mitchell. I finished Valhalla.
Nice.
And interestingly enough, the endings, you can get all of them at the same time.
Well, that's
Because
good to know, I guess.
Yeah, it isn't that character you have a character endings. It's characters have their own endings, and you either get the good ending or you don't get their good ending. I know because I finished it and I got like 4 characters could end at the same time. Like hell yeah!
I'm back.
That works.
Welcome back.
What a loser. Leo, why didn't we level up? We delivered the letter. I'm suing.
He's muted. He's dead. I would love to hit level 4, mostly because it buffs up my dog.
I want 18 charisma.
Man, when I hit level 4, I'm going to help correct some of my brain damage.
What? That's lame.
Should really probably actually increase my con, but I don't like having brain damage. I went from I'm not actually a dumb paladin to no, I'm a dumb paladin now.
At least you're not blind.
Lawful stupid returns.
At least you're not Doc.
God.
Well, Doc
Doc
is
was a hero.
an impressive man.
Yeah. The real Doc, not the shitty one that died, because that's
Yeah, no,
fucking
that one
phony
isn't
Doc.
Doc. That one's a fucking fake.
Wait, the one that died had 1 intelligence, though, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Nazi counterintelligence.
Yeah.
He countered intelligence.
Yeah. He's so dumb that he just fucking... He's like an EMP to intelligence around him.
That would
Man,
actually
really
be
do
a
be
really
like that.
dangerous freaking thing. Think about it. You just shove it toward a bunch of mages and it just feeble minds everyone near it.
Depending if type of mage. Sorcerer doesn't care. Sorcerer's still stupid.
It still shuts off their magic though.
That's fair. You don't have to be magic to beat someone to death with a hammer.
Well, that's why you shove them forward, step back, and then beat all of the stupid mages who are now non-magical to death with hammers.
Nice, just beat him to death with a hammer.
Mages are known for their proficiency with hammers.
Depending on what mage it is.
Also, can I
Yo.
ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
So skeletons are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage,
Sure.
but the human body has a skeleton in it. So why aren't we vulnerable to bludgeoning damage?
Because we have flesh and wine.
So does that mean flesh is resistant to bludgeoning damage, but the skeleton cancels it out?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Chase gave me the yep, like I'm fucking retarded answer.
Yeah, I wonder why he did that.
He does that sometimes, and it never feels good.
I always think it's funny.
It is, but it doesn't feel good.
It feels pretty funny.
I just wanted to get it over with as fast as possible.
Yeah, I know. That's why you do it. Literally every time. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let's see how my boys are doing.
They're dead.
A popsicle. What's a creamsicle?
Baked Italian eggs. All right, let's
What
see
is
what
it
we're looking
doing?
at here.
It's a creamsicle.
All right, cherry tomatoes, 1 white onion. Drizzle the olive oil, salt and pepper. Pinch of oregano and basil. 3 to 4 cloves of crushed garlic. Stir to coat everything. Yep, okay.
It's a lot of garlic.
Bake at 400 degrees for 45 minutes. Oh, that looks interesting. Lightly oil mint a mini cast. Oh, wait, we're dividing it now. The mixture into these pans. They're cute little things. To finish each dish, sprinkle with cooked bacon. Add a small bit of butter. Create small indent in the center and add 2 eggs. Salt and pepper. Drizzle with 2 teaspoons of milk. And then you bake that for like 15 minutes. You know what? That looks all right. All right. Oh, yum. I agree. It's a rare one that I wasn't allergic to. Here's one that I will be allergic to. Crispy smoked Gouda cheese balls. Yeah, this sounds great. Smoked Gouda. All right, they poured into a bowl. Baking powder. Salt, optional. Eggs. Stir it. Add flour. Oh, no! A bit at a time. And mix. Until a dough forms. Alright, now we're taking chunks off of it now. Roll into small balls and then just apparently put them on this like counter. Oh no, you're just dropping them in there. Fry until golden. Yep, they're frying. I could tell. Give me that close angle. Oh,
just like Jake's golden bod.
That's right. Are you kidding me? It's dangerous.
Oh, also, before I forget, Jake, fuck you.
What?
Wow.
Fuck you.
He didn't do anything wrong.
It's really getting his feelings out in the open.
And that's healthy.
No, it's for the at Payton earlier, you bitch.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
you.
but come on.
No, it's right.
It's deserved.
It's super right.
But you know, I figured there was a fuck you coming for that one.
Yeah. And for that reason, don't show up to the Vietnam War thing, bitch.
Some of you are all right. Don't show up to Payton's session.
Wow.
Ooh, a French onion cheese melt. All right, let's see
Hayden, how are you going to spare him like that after he said that to you?
Yeah, come
That's
on,
fair.
man.
Hey, everyone who isn't Jake, don't show up to my session.
Can I show up with just a bunch of Richard Green's ancestors?
No.
And they're all the same as Richard.
It's
you
me,
can, but they all
Richard
die.
Green.
Yeah, I really need to do more work on it.
Richard Green.
But instead, I'm
My
sitting here
parents like
not doing that.
Hell yeah.
All right.
See, I've decided I'm not gonna finish my
2 sliced
character
onions,
for
salt,
Undead
pepper,
Campaign until Tuesday, because that is tradition after all.
fresh thyme, fresh rosemary. Okay, we're mixing it up. So far, this is just onions. Brown sugar. What?
Sounds good.
Is this a sandwich? Why are you putting sugar in there?
Reasons.
More butter.
Could be
More
good.
rosemary. This dude
More
loves
sugar.
rosemary. Mayo. That's on the bread. Okay, you didn't put that in the pan. I just need to note that for everybody. No, now he's putting the bread in the pan though. So with the mayo side down. Oh jeez.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
He's putting cheese. Oh, why? There's so much cheese. Okay,
I just
now
doing like
I put the sandwich together.
The fucking mayonnaise.
Okay, you know what? I wouldn't want to eat that, but I could see why people would like that.
What is it?
It's just a French onion cheese melt.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
I
it
want
looked alright.
macaroni. Fucking love macaroni, dude. Our house.
Indian style popcorn chicken. Alright, we need 3
Ooh.
chicken breasts. Chili powder. Turmeric. Salt. Pepper.
I realized I got
minced
up
garlic,
in the
lemon
middle of.
juice.
Oh wait, we're doing the thing where we look up recipes.
I'm looking up the recipe gifts right now. Oh, we're marinating for an hour. Chili powder, turmeric, cumin, coriander, salt, pepper. Stir that up. Dip it in the egg and dip it in the breadcrumbs. Okay, and then put them in that thingy and then fry them.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Fry 'em up.
AI War.
Ooh, look at those boys.
AI War.
Look
Yes.
at those boys.
We can move out of the
Sure.
locked channel.
Jake, we did it.
Actually,
we got
I'm gonna
him.
be right back.
Never
Oh
fucking
my
mind.
god.